Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast in the fucking world with the shittiest audio with the most amazing content. Love that you all are listening to us, and we really appreciate it. So sit back and relax as we start this episode. Hey, everyone, it's the Dude. And I don't know if you picked it up on previous episodes, but I'm learning another language, and I have to admit, I suck at it. I've been trying to do it for years, and I suck at it. And maybe you do too. I don't know. I don't know how you are. Maybe you're even thinking about learning a new language. Cool. Let me tell you about PIMSLEUR. They are a solid learning option that you should really look into if you're trying to brush up on a language, learn a new language, or whatever your language journey is. I use PIMSLEUR. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't use it and didn't think it was pretty awesome. You can learn at your own pace. The audio lessons are about 30 minutes, and you have flashcards and timed little speed rounds, whatever floats your boat as far as being able to get you to learn the language. You're doing it on your own pace. But the way that PIMSLEUR does it with these lessons that you can do at least once a day, they're great. You're bound to get results. And that's why you can go on our website, The Dinosaur and the Dude, scroll down to the bottom, whatever page you're on, scroll down to the bottom, look for the PIMSLEUR link, click on that, and get a week for free. Yes, an entire week of PIMSLEUR for free. You start using that, you're going to start learning the language. And you're probably going to get it confident enough to start speaking it within 30 days. So take it from me. I use it. I love it. I wouldn't be recommending it. Use our affiliate link on The Dinosaur and the Dude. Click on that link. Get a week for free of PIMSLEUR. Start learning the language you've been screwing around and not trying to learn the right way. Start learning it and get going speaking another language. All right, that was it. Do it. TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. Click on the link, get a week free. If you don't, you're absolutely nuts. Now back to the episode. Right now. Hey everyone. Thanks for having us back in your lives.
Hi.
Just to let you all know, we took a little break for Gluttony Fest and all the things around that. But yeah, hey, thanks. Welcome back. And thanks for having us back. This is if you happen to miss the intro, this is the Dinosaur and the Dude. And this is the second season, start of the second season, first episode of the second season. And just so you know, just in case you're wondering, did they lose their shine after the first season? Nope.
We never had one. Oh,
We're
I'm sorry.
still
You are
one
right.
that. No, yeah, one that. You're right. Absolutely right. Never had one. Two,
Right.
we're still holding strong. The only podcast in the world with the shittiest audio but the most
My
amazing
fault.
content. But you know that if you heard the intro.
Yeah.
If you happen to push play and then ran and take it, drop some urine or
Or
shit.
shit in someone's mouth.
Yeah. So right. Let's get right into this. This was not on the topics of discussion for this episode, but we want to make absolutely clear that you're in a certain part of a relationship, and in the beginning, for some reason, people just feel like they got to do this in the beginning. They got to
Be on their best behavior.
Yeah, they got to do some special shit.
You don't
They
burp in
gotta
front of them. You don't fart in front of them. You eat
smile.
like a bird.
Yeah,
You smile.
every one of your jokes
You
is
don't
funny
let
as
them know
fuck.
that they're fucking annoying.
Yeah, right. You're like caring. You're like, hey, what do you
Attentive.
like? What do you like? Oh wow, you like caramelized. Oh wow. Okay, so you
Yeah,
like caramelized
attentive.
cashews. Oh,
Here's
that's
some. I
beautiful.
got some.
Oh, that's amazing.
I
I've
bought
never
those
tried
for
some, but I would
you.
love to have some. Meanwhile, you've got a nut allergy, literally,
But you're
not like
still
a
shoving them into your mouth.
yeah, not a figurative nut allergy, but you have you have a
I have a nut
legit
allergy,
yeah,
trust
you
me.
have a nut allergy. We all know that. But you legit have a nut allergy, but you're like, I'm gonna take that hit because I want to be with this person. I want this person to know. So we do a lot of stuff like, we try to impress each other. But the dinosaur and I just realized that there is a line. And
Yeah,
in case you also missed it, she's the dinosaur, I'm the
that's
dude.
me.
There's a line, and that line is very clearly drawn when it comes to shitting. Not in the
Well,
toilet.
okay, listen though, but I
Yeah,
just
yeah, what?
just let me preface this by saying I
Yeah.
never said that there. I I don't I don't disagree that there's not a bar. You know what I'm saying is
Huh.
that it's like fucking. It's it's just buried.
Yeah, I mean the bar can be different from person to person, right? I mean, you could be with someone that has high expectations, or you could be with someone that's like, look, I know I have a club foot. I'm good with anybody. They'll accept me for me. It's some people that are just like the bar is varying, but I
Ours
kind
has
of think like
flavor.
I kind of think that we discovered the universal line minus kink. Now,
Oh,
if you have that kink, then you're gonna just go past this line because that's what you do in life. Okay, fine. But I think it's safe to say there's a majority definitive line when it comes to shitting. Specifically, like not in the toilet, not on the floor, not in
well,
your
shitting the
clothes,
bed.
not in your clothes, but
Technically.
specifically on my face. That's
That's
what
what
we were
you're
just
gonna
talking
You're
about. Like,
like,
yeah,
anything
it's like,
you do wouldn't bother me. It's not gonna bother me at all. I'm like, really?
right,
Really?
right. Fart all you want in the bed. Fart all you want. It's the shitting. I,
But you
and
could shit in the bed right next to me and I wouldn't care. Just don't
as
shit
long,
on me.
yeah, my tolerance is tested though. If I roll in it, then I'm like, God damn it. You should have had some awareness of where you were shitting. I know you were
You
sleeping, you had a nightmare, and that was just a thing, and it just happened. That's what you do. I get it. I get it. But at least do it towards the edge of the bed, so then that way I won't roll in it. Don't do it in the middle of the bed. That's just
then it'll
like
like
kind
seep down the side of the mattress.
yeah. Oh,
That
the
could
wet
get
kind?
yeah.
Oh, like diarrhea. Oh, damn. I'm keeping mine with a shape. You're saying like
I
you
don't
just,
mean like a it's a
well, I
Tootsie
mean, if you
Roll.
have, I mean, if
Jesus,
you
man.
have, yeah, but if you have diarrhea, then you're sick, right? You're really sick, or
Well, why else would you do it?
you're really sick, or you just died next to me. One or the other.
Right.
By the way, everyone, this is the stuff that we talk about right before we start recording. So we
We
chat
were
a couple
literally
of
just
things.
talking about that.
Yeah, we chat a couple of things, but right before we start recording. Sometimes though, we chat about stuff and I'm just like, nope, we got to
Fuck it.
record this. We
Gotta
got to
hit that
record
button.
this because we're never going to grasp this gold again. This is a leprechaun's pot. We're never going to get it at the end of this rainbow.
It's like a brown nugget.
Yeah, literally. So I was thinking with shape. You're thinking just fucking splatterfest. You're thinking just it's sounding like you're at the end of a shampoo bottle and you're just shooting it all
Well,
out. It's
and the reason why I say that is
hmm
because if someone were to shit in your face, first of
yeah,
all, your face would have
yeah,
to be down by their ass, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
that would
You have
mean
to
that
be
something is going on. You're either a medical professional
yeah,
or
yeah. You just sleep weird.
you're fixing to eat some pussy.
Yeah, you're sleeping Willy Wonka style. Or yeah, to your
But
point,
so,
you're
you
fixing to
know,
eat some pussy, and then all of a sudden you just got really tired and just fell
right.
asleep.
So if it wasn't right, if it was like a good healthy BM, then it
Yeah,
would be a little firm and then they would be pressing down. Now here's the thing. I don't claim to be a ninja, but
yeah.
um if somebody is bearing down trying to birth out something
Hmm, hmm.
and I'm down there trying to have a happy time,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna fucking move.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
because I'm
wait.
smart.
See, this again is the line because I'm thinking of it, and again, it could be varying. I'm thinking of it in a whole different scenario. You're thinking of it as in the way of, okay, I'm going down on someone, and
They have explosive diarrhea all
in
it's
the
a just
midst of
snap.
doing that, in the midst of doing that, they shit, whether it's
You
solid,
get the doo-doo on
yeah,
you.
whether it's solid or a splatterfest.
I don't think that it would be solid. I mean,
Somehow, some way,
pieces of shit just a tornado,
it
like in a
just
log out of
all,
our ass.
yeah, yeah, it just all comes out. Wow. I think yeah, it'd be kind of
Like, it
weird
would
if
have
it
to
was
be
like
explosive, spontaneous
yeah,
combustion.
yeah. I think it'd be kind of weird
I'm sure it's happened.
if it was solid also because it's all like pushing on your face. It's being rude and
It's
bogarting its way.
like poking
Yeah,
you in the
yeah, it's
forehead.
bogarting its way into your sex life. Like I didn't
You're
want you
like,
here either. You're
"What
having
is
an argument
tickling
with
my
shit.
throat? Oh, wait, no
Yeah.
shit."
You're like, wait, did I leave the plug in? No, this is shit. This is shit. I did not leave the
It's
plug. The plug is in my
disgusting.
hand. This is shit. Okay. Okay. This is what you do? Okay. This is how you get off? Okay. See, you should have
I'm
told me
out.
that.
Bye.
Again, again, reason why we have to come up. Season two is going to be when we come up with when we come up with cards or the list for dating so people can know these things.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, and this is a soundbite that somebody's going to take. I know it, but hey, by the way, I like to shit when I come. Are you okay with that? I'm gonna
Gross.
go. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it. Your percentage is probably gonna be low.
Yeah, and
So
also just probably don't eat Thai food or something before, Indian, like really spicy
I
food
mean, damn.
before, because that stuff
So
can hit you out of nowhere. I mean, hand to
yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
problem.
Don't do this whole thing. I want to get with this person. They're so fucking hot. I'm gonna fuck them tonight. But you know what? Before I fuck them tonight, I gotta finish my cleanser. I really gotta
Yeah,
finish it. I should be
I'm
done.
about to have that curry with those samosas, you
I
know what I'm
should
saying?
I should be done with my colon cleanse before I meet with them tonight. So yeah, we should be good. We should be good. If you're having that discussion, don't meet with them because you're
The
not going to be
only
done. Your
way that
body
that
is
could
going to
be
say, "Fuck
okay
you."
is if it were a coffee enema.
No, see, I'm not going to validate shit.
Just
I'm not going to validate the shit. Get this. So again, the reason this line came up was we realized that you can shit in the bed, you can
Mhm.
shit next to me, you can
Yep,
shit in your clothes, you can shit
yep,
on the floor, you can shit in the toilet, you can
I'm down
shit
with
in the
that.
toilet, you can shit in the toilet totally get totally get distracted, forget to flush, and
Mhm.
leave, and just leave that brown slurry
That
in there
stew.
for for me to find later.
Yeah,
But if you
I mean, I
shit,
get that. If you shit on
but
me,
if you shit on my face,
on my face,
specifically my face, there's a level of intent
there
and
is.
desire of aiming on my like if it's on me, you're kind of you got you got an area to hit, you know? Can it be the leg? Can it be the chest? Can it be the stomach? Can it be the whatever? My face, though, you're specifically getting in position to make sure there's nothing but
Right.
my face that will
Cannon
be
is
hit.
loaded, okay?
And you are concentrating
God,
to make sure you succeed in this effort. That's where I
right.
draw the line.
And also, I mean, and I don't wanna be part of that commitment, but that is a level of commitment
Yeah,
that
yeah.
if used in a positive way somehow, it could have really harnessed some energy, you know what I'm saying?
Used in a positive way.
I
Not
don't know
positive
how.
torture. And what are we talking about? Hey, tell
I
us the
don't
secrets. I'm not going to tell you the secrets. Okay, see her over there? Yeah,
I don't know.
she's been loading up to shit on someone's face.
She's
It's going
had
to be you. It's going
nothing
to
but
be you.
Taco Bell for the
I
past
can
3
take it. I
days.
can take it. No, you've never had anything like this in your eyes before. It's going to get in your eyes. Fuck your
It's gonna
mouth.
burn.
We don't care about your mouth. You could Listerine will help that. Your eyes though, that's fucked. You won't be able to blink anymore in
No,
your
say
life.
hello
That's
to
no.
pink eye in
Yeah,
both of those motherfuckers at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah.
Ugh,
It will waft the scent of
hilarious.
shit every time you blink. Yeah, I think that's the line. I We didn't intend to talk about that, but that definitely is the line of which we needed that was a PSA that just came out of nowhere.
I
If
think
someone
so.
is if someone shits on your face, leave them. I think that works.
Leave them. In
Yeah,
fact, leave them immediately and as
yeah, I think
fast as
yeah,
you possibly can.
yeah, I think that works in any court of law. Like, hey,
Right.
ma'am, you were married for 25 years and you just up and left with the kids. Why? He shit in my face, Your Honor. Oh, case dismissed. You win. Sir, you are going to be fined triple what uh, she was like. You win.
No, it has to be number 2.
Yeah, it can't be piss. You're right. It can't be piss. Like getting pissed in the face. That's almost like if you tickle somebody too hard. That's gonna, that's they're out. I
Okay,
was
but
laughing too hard.
okay, maybe for a dude, but ours are little, they're innies, so
Stop. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. They're
our
innies.
positioning is more down, not out.
They're innies. I'm stuck
So
there. I'm
you
stuck
gotta
on
be
the
like,
innies part.
you
Like you're
gotta be
saying
stomping
words
in
right
my
now.
vagina light.
You're
If
saying words, and I'm still thinking they're innies.
listen, you gotta be stomping in my vagina light to get pissed on.
Oh, okay.
And you
Okay.
know what vagina light is, right?
Okay. So you gotta really be getting, huh? All
So
right.
vagina light is whenever you're standing there, like
Yes.
with your legs spread open, like in a
Yes.
superhero,
Yes.
and a superhero pose, and like you look down. So they
Yes.
this the silhouette of the inside of your leg from your
Yeah.
legs that makes a V,
Just
that's
eating
your vagina
popcorn right
light.
now, listening. Just
Right,
eating
just
popcorn right now, listening to yeah. The
what you
inner
do
person.
is if you were to flash a flashlight from your vagina, that's exactly where the light would land, and that's your vagina light.
It's interesting that you say if you flash a flashlight from your vagina. That
If
means it's in
light
there,
gross.
and then
If a
all of a
light
sudden,
came out of your vagina,
it didn't make
then
it better.
that's your
Did
vagina
not make
light.
it. Did not make that better. Now you have like I'm thinking of is like the beam that comes from UFOs coming out of someone's vagina.
Maybe that UFO was somebody's from vagina.
You know what though? I'd still want it if it was a beam that came out of someone's vagina,
Oh my god, keep talking, hold on.
like the light from a UFO. I would be highly intrigued with that. Just like, oh wow, so has it always been this light? That's a very strong light.
It's
Wow,
blinding.
that's amazing
You can't look
light.
directly at it.
No. Okay, so
Wow, so there's
that's
that. We're
that's
sorry.
an intro. Yeah, that's an intro, and something new that we have this season. If you're just joining us, is that we've we're going to lighten the abuse that we're putting on everyone and have moments of where we are doing little segments of our episodes. It's going to be pre-recorded. That's just
You're
because we want,
welcome. You're welcome.
yeah, we just want to have like some of the most articulate uh
Disclaimers,
take
perhaps.
yeah, articulate disclaimers and articulate takes on what we're trying to say because sometimes we're just I mean a lot of times we're just doing it. No rehearsals, just coming in and let's
Oh,
go.
I
And then
rehearsed, okay?
and then some
It's pre-gaming, but I rehearsed.
yeah, yeah. So right now we're gonna give you the disclaimers for the show, for everybody that is listening, and then we're gonna be right back. All right, cool. Okay, everyone, before we get started into this episode, uh, whatever we might be talking about might be triggering. So here's the warning. Just be mindful of what we are saying is definitely something that we're not trying to trigger you on, but just some of the topics might be a little iffy in regards to,
Sensitive,
yeah, exactly. That's the word I was trying to say.
fragile, delicate.
Yeah, and we're not saying that you are. It's just that some of the content might
No,
trigger somebody in a certain
it's
way.
offensive.
We
We
do
get
talk
it.
about we talk about different things that happen to people that could be assaults or somebody could be killed or
We do
changed
try to give
or
trigger warnings, though, so I'll give you
yeah,
the quick disclaimer.
yeah. So
Um,
here's the yeah. So yeah, you all listen to her. The dinosaur is going to go over the disclaimer because I can't because I don't give a fuck. She cares way more. She cares way more than I do, even though she'll say the opposite. So you all
That's
just
true.
listen to the disclaimer. It's here for your benefit. Here's the dinosaur. Also, everything that we're saying in our episodes, unless we state otherwise, is all for entertainment. And there's no there's nothing that we're giving away as advice or of a matter of fact that you should go out in the world and do your own thing. We're basically saying we're not responsible for whatever fuck ups you experience after listening to us and trying to do whatever the fuck we're talking about. That's on you. Okay. All right. Now she'll finish out the rest of the disclaimer.
Um, we don't know shit, and we don't try to say that we know shit. We like the internet, and it likes us, so we play together sometimes. But don't take anything that we say to heart. Don't take it as the gospel. Don't take it as an expert of any kind because we don't know shit. We just like to hang out and with y'all and talk about goofy shit or funny shit or scary shit or real shit or whatever shit. And
It's just all shit. Yeah.
it's all shit with the audio shit, you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much
Yeah.
that's our moniker.
Okay. Yeah.
So, if we know that we're going to offend you, so we get that. At some point, we will offend somebody, and if we do, we're sorry. Find another podcast. Not that
Mm-hmm.
we don't want you here. It's just that if we're going to be in the habit of offending you, then we don't want to hurt your feelings. So, um,
Yeah.
but if you're not 18, please don't listen to this.
Mm.
And I think that that might be it.
Okay. So now,
Now we're back.
yeah. Now we're
Now, do
back.
y'all understand why we had to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
sounds so much better. It sounds so much better. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be like a consistency thing. So now we're starting off with season two. What does that mean? It just means it's just a way of counting. That's all. I
It's
mean, if you
yeah. Well, that
if
and
you
it
want to,
just signifies the fact that you're here and that
yeah,
we're here
yep,
and we should do this more.
yep. Here's that Canada Dry. I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know why you bitches won't have us
Hey, listen, do
sponsor.
you know they make that cranberry Canada dried? Oh, it's so good.
No, fuck that. I want the bold. They only make that. So I found that I like things that are limited, and
Because
I
it's
know that's
because
why
you're
they do it.
bougie.
I know that's why they do it, but
It's
you
bougie.
know, Bluebell specifically, I'm talking about you. I fucking hate the fact that there's the one ice cream that I do enjoy, and it's seasonal. I don't fucking
Which one? Because
understand.
mine too.
I don't fucking understand why I gotta pay that much to get it out of season. You motherfuckers know I'm the one that's keeping it afloat.
So hold on just a second before you reveal
Which,
your flavor.
yeah, which
Um,
is what.
what I wanted to say was for those of y'all that are overseas or don't have Bluebell, it's an ice cream. And in the
Oh
South
yeah, good point.
of the United States, it is so delicious. So good. Um, now my favorite flavor is also seasonal. So you're gonna blow my brain out if it's the same.
If it's the same one,
Yeah.
okay, here we go. Ready?
Mhm.
Neapolitan. No, no, it's not.
Please don't say for real though. It's
Just the
okay.
just the strawberry section. No, tin roof.
I knew, in my something was telling me that you were going to say tin roof, and at
Spirits.
first I thought, well, wait, no, that's not seasonal, and then I went, oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, the fuck it is. Yes, it
So
is.
mine's cherry vanilla.
Yes, it is fucking seasonal. People in grocery stores know that I know that it is seasonal, not because they're like, that motherfucker's back in here again. We
Bluebell
know.
sends me an email and says, look, listen, Heifer, you're gonna need to go to the store on this day because it's about to be there.
Oh, really? You get email notifications?
No, I'm going to the website right now to see, but I will.
I,
I'll sign up
I
for it.
went a while back because I was like, where the fuck is this ice cream? I didn't know it was seasonal. I was like, where the fuck is this ice cream? This is the one that really worked for me. And so I found out it was seasonal, and I found out you can get it.
It's called
but you have
rotational.
but you have to order a certain amount, and it's fucking crazy for the amount that you have to pay
See?
for it. The other thing I found out is that they kind of sort of stopped making it without telling people. And
Oh, they switched up their routine without telling people.
and they also changed the recipe. It doesn't taste the same as like it used to, and
That's fair.
deny the fuck out of it. But
Well, sure.
I hate it when companies change it, and they're like, no, we're still using the same recipe. It tastes the same, great flavors as always. No, it doesn't, motherfucker. I'm the addict. I'm the addict. I know.
I know when my shit is off.
This is not the same shit as before. Come on, where are we getting? Are these peanuts are not coming from? Where are these peanuts coming from? Is this chocolate? No, this is not. Come on, stop. This is
Hey,
not the same.
I have a question.
Sure.
So, did you realize recently that
Yeah.
they stopped making it year round?
No, I realized a while back before everything, before like years like before the pandemic, all that kind of shit. Before all of that,
Before
I
that chick licked that ice cream in that store?
yeah, before
Because
all of that.
and then Texas lost our fucking brain over that.
Yeah, I'm talking like 10 years ago or something like that. Is
Okay.
when I
The
was when I found out about it.
the reason why I asked is
Oh,
because if it was gonna be recently, I just recently have been seeing cherry vanilla, my favorite flavor, in all year round. And so I'm looking up here and they switched it. Cherry vanilla is year round. So
well,
sorry about
some
that.
flavors, yeah, no, some flavors get that upgrade in the status if like there's a lot of people buying it. If you're like selling out in every store that you go to, or you're getting a good uptick in the amount of people buying it, then yeah, you start to you start, well, maybe we should go ahead and make this year round, or maybe we should. But there's it's weird how it's certain flavors that are on the shelf. They're just like, why are people eating this? This is nasty as fuck. Birthday cake flavor? What the fuck? Come
Yeah, bride cake is one of
what the
them.
bride cake?
No,
What
thank you. I had a wedding cake one time. It
what
was
is that
fucking
even?
terrible.
What what the fuck? Stop that, yo.
Maybe
Stop
that
it.
wasn't the cake. It was probably the marriage that was terrible.
The
Yeah, I didn't
food.
have a cake whenever I married Laura. Laura, I didn't have a cake. I was like,
You didn't have a cake? You're
no,
like,
you know
fuck
what I
no.
had? I had queso
Yeah,
and a
I was gonna say,
chimichanga
oh really? Here
because
I
we
was
dressed
about
up
to
like
say,
lumberjacks and we got
wow.
married.
Here I was about to loop it back around and say cherry vanilla, but no, you had queso and
Chimichangas.
chimi, chi- yeah, chimichangas and some and dressed up as lumberjacks. All right, cool. Well,
Okay, so there's that. Y'all
another
learned a
thing,
lot about
yeah,
us so far.
yeah, another
Season
thing
2
about
is popping.
yeah, it's off and running. Um, so a lot of well, relatively a lot of time has gone by between
I feel like it
last
has.
last episode and this episode,
I
and so I'll go first with the hey, here's all the things that happened to me, which is kind of like a reoccurring thing that we have with vibe check and life check and all that kind of shit. And
and our
if you just
elders because they're the
yeah,
reasons why we're here.
yeah, and if you've listened to any episode of season one, you probably know what I'm about to fucking say.
Shit.
All right, so I'll do elders. They're still elding, and it just doesn't get prettier. So there's that.
No.
There's that. It's like I don't even know.
Is it your
I
dad that you're
I don't.
nosing more?
Oh no, the wrestling tag team is in full effect, and I'm just like, yo, one at a time, one at a fucking time. Okay,
Right.
I can't. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start with it. It's probably an off pot thing that would do justice, but I'll just say
Just keep it just keep it somewhat friendly.
it. I am. This is me keeping it friendly.
Oh, okay, go
I'll
ahead.
just say Uh, they're 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 both of their eyes are open and blinking, and they're responsive. And we're doing daily stuff. As far as I'm
How's the
concerned,
stretching working out with the mat?
yeah, Jesus
Is that
Christ.
is that going?
So after she's come to fully realize that she could do it in the bed, which is pretty much what the diagram is showing anyway,
Right.
she got a towel and put it on the floor to do it anyway.
Yep. You sent me that picture. And I
So
thought, wow, is that a fuck you? Is that
yeah,
what that is? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
I
so
wasn't
part of
sure.
that, yeah, no. So part of that is like logic, and logic. Yeah, you know, I, I think I think elderly people, when they get to a certain age, logic kind of just sort of shows up whenever, especially if you have diminishing faculties. At some point, it makes sense in that moment, but out as a person outside of their head, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So it's like you're trying to get them to realize that what they're trying to do or the way they're thinking is not logical, and it just doesn't sink in until about an hour or 3 days later, somewhere within that range. Somewhere within that range,
It
you'll finally,
clicks.
yeah. Like on the third day,
That's
you'll probably
good.
get a. On the third day, they'll probably acquiesce and like, you know what? I see what you mean now, and you're like, see what?
Well,
It's
that's
so.
good. So see, she's good then. She's fine.
No,
She's good.
no. It's out of the blue, and you're like, see what? Remember the other day when you were talking about? Holy fuck! That's this? We're talking about that now? Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and now I see what you mean. Yeah, I really wish you would have seen that in the moment it was needed. Like now that we're 3 days past,
Right.
yeah, it's kind of like I don't know how else to address it. But so yeah, me mentally, I'm still focused. I think, and but then again, like I said, it's hard to know how. It's hard. I think it's hard for people to see themselves in a degrading fashion, to self-assess and like, oh yeah, it's kind of fucked up. It's probably more apparent to people outside of myself. They'll be like, yeah, you are
Well,
not, you are not. Are you showering? You're not looking good.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm good, y'all.
Have
What are
you
y'all talking
given
about?
up? I mean,
I'm good. What are y'all talking about? Do you use a toothbrush or you just use your finger? What
because
what
I
is
can
going
see
on?
the fuzz on your teeth from here.
Yeah, right, yeah. So in any case, I don't think. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving, the Glutton
Was
Fest. It was
that fun?
It was just like last year. It was
So
like,
fun?
yeah. I mean, again, I'm not I'm not a can of chuckles when it comes to family get-togethers.
That would be me.
Mainly because of all the shit that I have to deal with um
Sure.
during during those events anyway. So it's just sort of like, okay, yeah. It's like I can't really get into it because I'm managing other shit at the same time. So it was like as soon as I really get into something, oh yeah, let me go and do this. So it was okay. It was all right. It was just like, whatever. Are we done? Okay, great. Let me drive all the way back now. And sweet. So yeah, it was pretty much same as all the
So
other.
you were carting your job was to cart elders around.
Yeah, I picked. Yeah, there was another elder I picked up.
See, sir, I appreciate you, and I just want to tell you that I'm thankful for that you are providing that service. That's very
Yeah,
nice.
so I had three in the vehicle with me, and it was just like, okay, if I get in an accident, what side do I really want to get smashed first? Like, how do I make it look like a legit
You better stop with yourself, because if you snap, they're gonna ask me if you've ever said this. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right?
say,
Because it's totally
yes, you
premeditated.
did.
Yeah, it's totally premeditated. You
I'll
can
be like,
find
put them away.
yeah, you can find this premeditation on their website, on Spotify, you can find it. There's no hiding it at all.
You know what? Just put them away, but give them access to the podcast. You'll
Yeah,
be
right,
fine.
right, right. Yeah, right. That'd be hilarious. Hey y'all,
This would be great content. You're okay with
guess
that, right, dude?
guess where I'm from? I'm flying right now. We got so many special guests. They are just all they are lined up. Some of them I have to put on, or else I'm gonna get
Right.
shanked. I'm gonna get shanked in the bath in the shower. Here we go. Come on.
Something.
Yeah. My luck
Something will
is
happen in the shower.
I would go to prison and I end up with that dude that we talked about that was running the prison. So that would be my luck.
Oh, for sure, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's the dinosaur. I wanted to share with you a collaboration that we have with Headspace. It's a service that we can all use. I am confident in saying that 100%. Things are so stressful in today's world with home stress, work stress, just general life stress. It's exhausting, and we need as much help as we can get. Headspace has our back with tools to help us. It helps me fall asleep. It helps my wife with meditation. We can find exercises to help us relax through meditation, or they even have some that are physical exercises that you can do. They have inspiring stories, which are awesome because everybody could use an uplift, and they also help us focus. You can go to our website, TheDinosaur&TheDude.com, and click on links and sponsors. From there, you can unlock everything that the app has to offer for 7 days. That's for free. You get it for free for 7 days. Show yourself some love and treat your head right with Headspace.
So how are things for you?
You know,
Yeah.
um, I'm
You've had a lot
struggling
going
right
on.
on. I have struggled right on through. I think I'm going to be
Yeah.
fine, but
Yeah.
it's just a lot, and there's a lot of moving parts, and things change.
Hmm.
I think I'm in a much better headspace than I was the past couple of weeks,
Okay.
but so like it's still exhausting because I was
Hmm.
supposed to have my PET scan yesterday morning,
Okay. Hold
but
on.
the
For anybody that's missed the last episode, um, Dinosaur has had some
who knew
medical
that dinosaurs could get tumors? Who
yeah,
knew?
Dinosaur's had some medical revelations, and this is what she's following up
And this
on.
is unknown chartered. It's uncharted territory for the
Yeah,
dinosaur.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I
because
yeah.
whenever I was born, the earth was
Mhm.
clean. Okay, so
Wow. Yeah.
it wasn't mucked up
Okay.
with trash.
Valid. Valid. Yeah. Okay. So
I mean,
anyway, you
it was them and ancient civilizations. Duh. But
so in any
yeah, it was
case, you were gonna get these scans.
yeah. I needed to get the PET scan.
Hmm.
So the day before I was supposed to get it done,
Hmm.
um, that afternoon they called me and told me that the insurance wouldn't pay for it because our healthcare system is amazing and
Hmm.
awesome, and everybody loves to work together
Hmm.
uh, to make sure that things get scheduled and
Hmm.
paid for and approved. So what happened was I had to call the doctor and get them on the horn with the insurance company and call the insurance company to request a peer review and got that taken care of the next day. So instead of Wednesday morning, instead of getting my PET scan like I was scheduled, they did the peer review and it was approved, but I have to wait until next week to get it done.
Wow.
They only
Wow.
schedule on they only schedule on specific days. So, and
Hmm.
they were already booked up because of the holiday,
Wow.
which is a very sad thing, to do that job,
Yeah.
know that people are coming in so much and you have so much business. God, that sucks.
Yeah, and I would imagine that they probably get booked up pretty quick because some people take off, and so you have a limited. staff too. I would think that
Well, right, and
that could also
sometimes it's an emergency situation and they have
sure.
to.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, I think that's why my dad got his so fast is because they
Uh-huh.
knew that it was. I mean, he was far gone,
Right.
you know. So,
Well,
yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, my therapist says that he's super proud of me, which is awesome. I mean, that's
yeah.
good to hear. Because whenever we
Sure.
started our therapy journey 7 years ago, I was a whole big old fat hot mess. It was, ugh, it was not a good thing.
Well, I'm proud of you because
I appreciate that.
not to tag along with that, but just the fact that you're doing the podcast. The podcast. I think that and going about things as you would normally. I think that to a certain degree, that's all you can do.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm good at,
Uh,
right?
is all you can do. Yeah, and
My
I
work,
mean,
my family, the podcast. I
but
mean,
too, like, yeah, but if you had to, if you if you had to drop weight, uh, totally get the podcast would be one of it. But at the same time, I know that it's kind of cathartic in a way, to do something else to release pressures and stuff like that.
well, this
But
our podcast, dude, is part of my self care plan.
yeah, I was gonna say it's
You
kind of
know,
therapeutic in a lot of ways
hmm
because you're able to say things in the darkness, if you will, and just like let out whatever it is you got going on inside your head under the uh, under the amazing theater of the mind, that we like to put on for everyone, being the dinosaur and the dude. And it's kind of a safe space that we have with each other, that we're
true,
able to communicate with each other, and then and I say kind of because we do in specifically, but it kind of gets a little less safe, I think, now that we're making it available for everybody to hear our conversations. So there's
right,
that. But that's the difference that we have when we have off pod conversations.
right.
It's completely safe unless I'm recording them to have for bonus material that you don't know about. We just have like the secret episodes. You're like,
Okay,
wow,
then you deserve it.
wow, how do we get so many secret episodes? Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
I think that though a lot of people, and I say that kind of figure it kind of without any kind of
It's just
research done.
generalization. Again,
Yeah,
do
without any
refer
kind of
back to the
research done.
disclaimer, please.
Yeah, without any kind of research, I would say that some people getting the news that you got and getting the uncertainty with things that you got probably would have said, you know what, finish season one. It's been real. I just got to focus on my shit right now.
Boo
And
boo.
I'll come back when I come back. And for some people, I get that would be the thing that they would need to do. They rally
But
people
because you know
around them.
me, you understand why I still do it, right?
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. That some people would do that because they're just sort of like, I need to
I need the distraction.
I need to stay close with people that I need to be close with. I think the
Yeah.
difference is that those people kind of sort of see situations like that as more like a job or more like a thing that they can minimize their exposure to. Whereas since we have a relationship before this podcast endeavor, it it it's a thing where it's different in the communication level and the way of releasing things and having some sort of means of just relaxing, kicking your feet up. I literally have one foot kicked up right now, but I just applaud you for continuing
I
and
appreciate
doing the
that. I
things
don't
that you're
need it.
doing.
I mean, I
I
I
know
do
you don't
appreciate
need
it,
it.
and I'm grateful for it. But
God damn it,
it's
accept it.
to I accept this Academy Award.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
yeah.
I'd like to thank God.
Oh yeah, there you go. Go down the list. Go down the fucking list. Why do they do those lists? Go down the list because you're always
Can
gonna
you just
forget
record
somebody.
something for me and then
Yeah,
insert it in?
yeah. That's what I would do if I got an award or something. It's like, and right now I like to go ahead and just click and then just like, hey everybody, I would like to,
Just do
shit,
it. Do it.
ah shit,
Total monotone.
I'd have like eight recordings. Kind of, I try not
Bob,
to do. Yeah, I try
Robert,
and outdo Lord of the
Terry.
Rings. No, I try and outdo Lord of the Rings. Hey, I know I just did the list. I forgot. Sean, love you too. All right, that's it. Hey, I know I just did that list where I thank Sean. Tracy, yeah, for every time you said I was an asshole and I said I'll show you. Here you go, bitch. And then, I'll have like 8 of those, like where I'm
Just like a
done, but yeah,
diatribe.
yeah, where I'm done. Oh God, Jesus Christ. I
Mm.
would not thank anyone in my life. I would I would I would go after
Yes, go out in
everyone.
flames, dude.
I would go after everyone that shat
And
in
you
my
bitch.
direction.
And you
Oh
bitch.
my
And you
God.
bitch.
Are you serious? You think I would really thank you? No, I would your name would never come out of my mouth. I would go after everyone. Everyone, all my aunts and uncles, all my family members
Oh,
that like,
so that's sad.
"Hey, this is for you, Annie. Yeah, remember how you told me you can't wait for me to get big and fat? I don't know why. That's very negative. Fuck you. All right. Who else? You're like, oh my God, I would go down. I would have a list of just people like
Who
that.
was the hardest on you?
Uh,
Like your grandparents, maybe? Because they're kind of old school, you know? Grandparents can be
nah,
brutal. My grandmother used to tell me growing up all the time, she would say, "You're so fat. You're too fat.
no.
So
I
big."
think,
I was just like, "Fuck, what?" I was a
yeah,
little
right.
girl.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
I had
You're
no
like,
idea what was going
I'm
on.
I'm 3. I'm 3 years old. What?
Seriously.
I
Right.
just I just moved off of milk. What do you want? What do you
I'm
want?
just on to solids. Okay.
Right? This Gerber is all I got.
That's
What are
it.
you
I'm not
wanting?
even a two-stager yet, but I'm working on it.
I got these chunks of vegetables. It's supposed to be good for me.
This looks like
I
chutney.
and meat cubes, chicken cubes, and chicken nuggets that I just
Yum.
gum the fuck out of. I don't even.
Right.
It's like the
I'm telling you,
defeatism
what a
of chicken
whipping.
nuggets. Yeah, the defeatism of chicken nuggets. Here, you need teeth for these, but go ahead and just gum it to death. Fucking Cheerios, so you don't choke.
I
Yeah,
love our
hardest
rabbit
people.
holes.
Yeah, right. Hardest
My
people for
favorite
me.
hole is the rabbit hole.
Mm, so it's
I need a shirt that says that.
yeah, we need to work on that. It's going to be one of the shirts in the store. You can find out more shirts at TheDinosaur&TheDude.com.
Wait, what did
Let
I
me
just
hold
say?
off on who's the hardest. That'll be next episode. Who's the hardest? Childhood
Okay, what
hardest
did I just
trauma.
say? My favorite what?
My favorite hole is the rabbit hole.
The
It's going to be
rabbit
a
hole.
shirt. I'm going to make sure
And a
rabbits on
squirrel
it.
is going to be saying it.
I'm going
It's going to make I'm going to make a graphic.
to okay.
Because
Yeah.
squirrel.
Yeah, do a sketch for the layout, and
I
and
got you.
and it's gonna be a shirt, everyone. You can find it on thedinosaur.com in our store full of merch goodness.
Yes.
It's gonna be a new shirt, a feature, if you will. Okay,
Ooh, like a
so
special thing.
yeah, so
So yeah,
yeah,
and
a
hold on
special
just
to
a second.
episode 2.
So I'm
I
just
mean, season 2.
sum it up.
Hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah, great,
I'm in a good headspace.
great.
I'm still scared. I still
Yeah,
have a lot of moments of weakness.
right.
Probably not sleeping as
Yeah,
best as I could. It's just stress,
understandable.
but I'm okay. I'm fine. Uh,
Hmm.
I will be happy to know
Yeah, I think you'll feel.
when I know. I mean,
Mhm.
whatever way it goes. I mean,
I think you'll feel better, like we
I
talked about last time. You'll the more you get definitive answers, the better you'll feel all around about it. No matter what, no matter what, the same results are going to happen. Though you're going to get the shit scooped
right,
out, no matter what. It's just finding out, like, okay, is this all that needs to, or is it some other shit
right,
elsewhere that needs to happen? These are the things we need to know.
right. And trust and believe. I'm going to process this later, but right now
Yeah.
I just need
Oh,
to
for
function
sure.
through it.
For sure.
And I need to
Yeah.
keep my shit together, so you gotta
Yeah.
keep your shit together too. You know what I
I will.
mean? That's what I feel like telling
No,
the doctors,
I
and
will.
I
I will.
fucking went to town on one of the doctor's offices.
I will try and keep. I will do my absolute best to keep my shit together as best that I
Talking about
can.
you.
Especially especially
Please
now.
do.
Yeah,
Damn.
especially now that there has been a degree of premeditation said already. I have to make sure that I keep my shit together because everyone is marking the time slot. Everyone is marking the time. He said it right at this time. He did. He did. We heard it. Here's the audio because all they do is audio.
Is all
Listen
they
to
do is fucking talk.
Listen to him. He said he was gonna swerve into that side of the building. He did. So every episode we try to have we try to button our shit up as a little bit more every episode for you,
Button
our
what up? Okay,
listeners.
button what up?
The content kind of thing. We're like, oh, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay, okay,
And
okay. I
sometimes
was
we
like,
do.
because I'm
It's
just
like a
wearing.
rough guide. It's a rough
Okay,
guide.
I thought you were talking about what we're wearing. I was like,
Oh no, no, no.
I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
That's okay. I'm in a t-shirt and jeans. There you go.
You're in
Uh,
jeans? Okay,
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm very
Rabbit
seldom.
hole.
So, we got a couple of more things to, talk about, and
Hmm.
there's that whole thing about insanity and humanity we like to touch every once in a while,
Hmm.
and we've mentioned before in season one that there's a wonderful source that we dip into from time to time. You can find them on Twitter, Morbidful, and they have so many fascinating things out there. And some of this stuff hits a little bit into the insanity in
Humanity.
humanity category. And there's this one. I've heard about this person before, but
Ooh.
I read up on her again, and it was just sort of like, the fuck. This is why I don't. And I don't know if you have it. Have you ever um, jumped out of an airplane, skydive thing?
No.
No? Okay, I haven't either. And people are like, oh, you gotta try it, you gotta do it, go, yeah. No. And then,
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to, and that's okay.
yeah. And so Joan Murray, she is the poster child of why I haven't. And probably, unless, you know, I somehow get invited to join the special forces, I don't think I will.
Are
Because in
you
19,
opening that dance card up, or is
mm,
that
that dance card, no.
no? Okay,
Yeah,
so okay,
yeah.
just checking.
But in 1999, okay, now she's a they call her a skydiver. So Joan had been doing this. This was Joan's thing, okay, if you will. If I can just narrow it down to that, I'm
Sure,
not gonna call her professional. I'm just gonna say this is
she's
Joan's
had some
thing.
experience. She's
Yeah,
seasoned.
yeah. Sort of like that guy that we were talking about last episode. That was a mountain climber. That was his thing, and he was pretty seasoned too. But
That
that
still
motherfucker
fucked me up.
died. He died on that one. Fucked you up.
That picture. Oof.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna send you a picture of Joan. It's nothing like that dude.
You
I'm
said
not
you
gonna
are,
send you.
you're not.
Not. I'm not.
Okay.
So in 1999, skydiver Joan Murray, her parachute malfunctioned.
Oh Jesus.
Like right there, right? Right there. Like
What exactly kind of
like
terrain
right
did she land on?
right there. You're just like, yep, I'm done. I don't need to. She's a skydiver and
No, I mean,
okay,
I imagine biologically what happens to the body,
yeah.
because
Oh, get
everything is
ready.
getting pushed out.
Oh, get
Okay,
ready. It
great.
breaks it down. Okay. I'm gonna finish the sentence because I didn't even finish the sentence and both of
I
us
know,
said
be easy
nay.
because I'm high.
Both
Okay,
both of us
just
said nay.
be easy. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so in 1999, skydiver Joan Murray's parachute malfunctioned, causing her to fall 14,500 feet.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I don't even know how to give you a range of that.
How
Just
did she
know
not pass out? I mean, and just die up
14.
there,
I think at some point you got to, right?
right? You
If
can't fucking
not,
breathe.
if not, if not at that. 14,499. Spot.
Impact.
You do pass out, right? Right after that, you pass out. Okay, her backup parachute opened at 700 feet.
That's not a lot of time.
No, it's not. It's not a lot of time or distance. But
Yikes.
like everything about this, Joan, if I don't even know if she's still alive. Joan, which was foreshadowing right there. I just had to spoil it for everybody. But Joan right here, you're like every bit of that day is screaming, you shouldn't have. So she jumps out of this plane. The parachute malfunctions, causing her to fall 14,500 feet.
Mhm.
Her backup parachute opened at 700 feet, but it quickly deflated and she continued to plummet towards the ground at 80 miles per hour.
Because they had somebody out there clocking her.
80, yeah, right. Somebody was out there was like, I got my new radar gun. What's that?
That
That shit
sheriff is
right
like, this bitch may be in trouble.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's falling out of the sky 80 miles per hour. That's amazing. What the fuck is that? Probably a tire from an airplane. It's kind of weird because it looks
I
like
used
it's
to
got
breathe.
legs. It's got legs. It looks like it's got legs, but that can't be a person. It sure won't by the time it touches ground.
Right, fair. Okay,
So
continue the sentence.
miraculously, see, that's how the that's the silver lining. That's how
I'm impressed
the
that you can say
sun
that word
peeks
because I
out
don't
of
think I could.
yeah, the sun peeks out of the storm clouds here by the word miraculously. Murray survived the fall thanks to the fact that she landed directly on a mound of fire ants.
Shut up.
So
I bet
let's
they
back
were pissed.
let's just let's each each paragraph we go back to review the whole goddamn thing. So she jumps out of a plane. Oh shit, my parachute doesn't work. She's
Oh shit.
falling.
There
She's
goes
falling.
the
14,500 feet. Finally gets her finally gets her backup parachute to open at 700 feet. That shit kaputs, and she
and
continues
she takes
falling.
a head dive
Yeah,
into
she's continuing her fall to the ground,
and ends up in a fire ant bed. Holy shit.
80 miles per hour. Is it water at the bottom? Nah, a mound of fire ants. The
Right?
opposite of water. The opposite of
It's like a
water.
pile of needles, you know?
Like it's a
Ugh.
mound. It's not literal fire, but it's a mound of things that are its
And make
own
you want to
little.
feel like you're on fire.
Yeah. So she falls on this mound of fire ants. Doctors believe that the intense shock of being stung over 200 times by the ants released a surge of adrenaline, which kept her heart beating. That's
Mm-mm.
the only sunny side of the story that she survived, and her heart was kept beating because 200 ants bit her
Jesus.
after she fell.
Right.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
No. This is why I'm not jumping out of a damn plane.
I read that and I was like, see,
I can't do it.
and I know people are like, no, 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 no. That, that the odds of that happening is so miraculous. It doesn't happen. This is a once and whatever the number you're going to follow up with. This is 1 in 300,000, 3 million, or whatever the fuck. It's not enough numbers, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right, right.
Because let me tell you, I've done some things in life that makes those odds highly likely that I will be the next participant in the fire ant mound dance. I'm good. I don't think I want to give it a go.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't think I want to give it a go.
No.
It's just not something that, and people have told me, no, it's so It's unlike anything in the world. It's so amazing, and once you do it, it's such a high. It's so
Yeah,
like
but they say that about heroin, and you don't see me
yeah,
skipping off to go find a drug
exactly,
dealer.
exactly. Like you're doing, like you're doing a
Fucking hell, I
comparison.
got a brain.
Yeah, like you're doing a comparison. Well, I just finished doing heroin, and now I'm gonna go do some skydiving and
Since I
see
can't do the heroin.
which one is better. Is it skydiving? We're gonna be comparing them by high, the length of the high, and also the economical comparison between which is more valuable. Do I get more value out of the heroin or more value out of the
Alright,
skydiving?
we need a data
Yeah,
set.
yeah. Like, how do you like say, oh no, you see how insignificant you are as you fly as you're falling out of the sky and you're helpless and you got this one you get this silk parachute that's going to be able to keep, hold you up and guide you down to the ground. Nah, that just sounds like it's too many variables. I don't, no,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Yo, it's the dude. Just let me interrupt this episode real quick just to let you know about Bobby Rapscallion. In case you've missed it in previous episodes when we talked about him, Bobby Rapscallion is a lifestyle brand that produces amazing CBD products. I'm talking about gummies, oils with melatonin in it. If you're looking for that sweet ass sleep, go to bobbyrapscallion.com and get CBD now. If you don't even know how many milligrams you should be taking, don't worry about it. They got a calculator on their website where you can put in your body weight and it'll tell you exactly how many milligrams of CBD you should be taking a day. Okay? There's no THC in it, so even if you get, random piss tests, you don't have to worry about it. If you're allergic to THC, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Go to bobbyrupscallion.com and for a limited time, you can put in our code. Yeah, the dinosaur and the dude has a code. Put in the letters TDTD20 and you'll get 20% off their CBD products. That's TDTD20. 20% off Bobby Rapscallion CBD products at bobbyrapscallion.com. I don't think you can use it on the bulk. I mean, because it's bulk. I mean, you could buy bulk, but I think bulk is already at a discount, so you can't use our code. But for the individual purchases of CBD products, absolutely. TD20, 20% off Bobby Rapscallion products. If you're looking for high quality, high potency CBD, this is it. If you're not using Bobby Rapscallion, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. You're doing yourself a disservice. That's it. So go there now. BobbyUpScallion.com. Get it. Use our code. Get 20% off. All right. Now enjoy the rest of the episode. All right. One more.
Okay,
So
okay.
there's this other one that I found like it was like, oh, this is, and again, I'm not going to send you pictures. I could send you pictures, but it's not going to send you pictures. And it's from
I
the same
appreciate that.
source. Yeah, it's from the same source. Sorry, I didn't mean to fuck you up last time. Didn't know it was going to
It's
be that
okay.
bad. Okay, this one is kind of the fuck. I mean, insanity and humanity and in general is that, but
I was
this is
like,
yeah, right. I don't think there's ever going to be
one
a
that's like, no, that's totally chill and normal.
yeah, there's not going to be a segment of insanity in humanity that's not going to be in the category of what the fuck. It's like, oh,
Right.
that's good. That's cool. And that's not insane. I'll take that insanity. No, there's not. So, just in case you're thinking that hoarding is a new thing, kind of isn't. In 1947, the I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna just say it's the Collier brothers, um, who were compulsive hoarders.
Fun.
Yeah, were found deceased in their home in New York.
Mm, mm-hmm.
The younger brother, Langley, was fatally crushed when he accidentally triggered one of his own booby traps.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think. I don't think hoarding was the only thing going on there.
Right, right, right.
I think that if you have booby
Booby
trap,
traps.
yeah,
Hmm.
then that's like a different kind of prepping mindset going on.
Right. You're hiding weapons. You're hiding ammunition and
Yeah,
stuff.
where you're like a human
Come on, man.
squirrel. You're a human squirrel. You're a human pack rat kind of thing, but you're
I
also
mean,
like,
I guess if that's how you gotta hide them, I guess,
yeah,
whatever, but
you're like, no one's
shit,
going to
man,
get
try
my
digging in
precious.
the backyard or something.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
no one's going to get my precious. I'm going to make a booby trap
Right.
in the house. And then you get up in age and you're like, oops, I forgot that's where my booby trap is. And then, you know, that shit worked. And you're yeah. So apparently he made a booby trap that he boobied into. And the booby trap consisted of a large pile of objects, books, and newspapers.
Okay. You need a lot of newspapers though if you're gonna live off the grid.
If you well, yeah, there's that. I think they're just sort of like they're just getting a word that sort of gives you a rough understanding of it when they say large pile of objects, books, and newspapers, because it fatally crushed this dude. That's uh,
Oh
you
my
know,
god.
it's like there's no quantitative size to large pile. You just have to know that this large pile was enough to
It's
crush
not
someone.
funny. I don't know why you're making me laugh, but
Oh,
it's not
I'm
funny.
I'm not laughing because I've laughed that much at this already. Like,
Oh, I mean,
how
that
large was that
sucks.
pile that
Oof.
you
Depends on what all's in there.
and how fucked up are you that that is your booby trap? I'm gonna crush somebody. Like, Jesus. Now this is where it gets super dark. This is where it gets darker, I should say,
Oh, okay.
because this is like this is where it oh, that's fucked up. And then the rest of it's like, ooh, that's really Jesus. That's super fucked up.
Okay, hit me.
So apparently, it's not even apparently. This is what fucking happened. There's no apparent about it. So, like I said, it was the brothers, the Collier brothers. So one just boobied himself. The younger brother boobied himself. The older brother, who was blind and paralyzed, whose name was Homer.
Mm. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
yeah, yeah, right there. Like I'm gonna just pause right there at that part of the sentence. So the younger brother who boobied himself was the caretaker of his brother Homer, who was blind and paralyzed. Well, once he boobied himself, no one took care of Homer, who later died from starvation because no
They
one,
just for they didn't know they couldn't find him?
yeah, they didn't even know like how to get to these fuckers. And
I
you
mean,
know
was
that
I mean, I guess does he suffocate? Probably.
well, no, from starvation. He died from
I know
starvation.
that, but don't you think from the time that he fell in there
No, no, no,
till
no,
the
no, no,
time
no,
that
no.
he died, he would be calling for help?
No, no. Okay, so we're talking about two brothers, right? Okay, Langley is the one that set off his own booby trap and fatally crushed himself.
Okay, so he died.
Yeah, and so he had in this house there were two brothers that were hoarders. I don't know how this other one was because the older brother he was blind and paralyzed. Somehow he was hoarding too. Well,
Oh,
well,
wow.
this dude that was blind and paralyzed was relying on his younger brother Langley to take care
Right.
of. Well, Langley booby trapped himself
Got you. He died.
and fatally
And then
crushed.
this
Yeah, and so the
guy's
other brother just
sitting here
starved.
like, is anybody gonna be dropping by or anything?
Yeah, like hey,
I'm here.
where's my
How y'all
oatmeal?
doing? Where's my
No,
oatmeal? Is that what you said?
yeah. Did you find the raisins? Because I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm
Oh,
I'm ready.
hilarious.
It's probably not hot now. Can you rewarm it? I'm like, I don't know why are you so slow? It's been a while. Yeah, so I'm not gonna send you pictures, but like one of the pictures are the authorities staring at like the only crawl space to get in. It's either they're looking at the crawl space to get in or they're looking at the booby trap with I think it's the booby trap, might be the booby trap. But it's like they just didn't go in. They couldn't make their way or find a way in until, later once people were like, "Hey, yeah, you guys want to go check on those fuckers because they're in that house and eventually they got to come out." It's just incredible. It's like looking at the pictures it's incredible the amount of stuff that's in there. But and you're right, newspapers like 1947 newspapers
Right.
stacked. So yeah, it's kind of incredible. It's kind of incredible that
It's really
yeah,
sad though.
yeah, it's sad. I, you guys are probably already seeing the butt come out of my mouth, but it's sad. But it's like,
You're such a
yo,
dark human. You're a dark, dark
it's
human.
sad, but it's like this dude was setting booby traps. What is going on with that? And they're just doing stuff in like these little crawl spaces and whatnot. Yeah. So
Um,
yeah,
oh, well, shit. Okay.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what else.
I'll tell you what else.
Yeah, right. Uh, Hey everyone, it's the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude. Thanks for listening. And as a part of the things, I want to go ahead and let you know about something amazing that just took place, and it's for your benefit. Um Wanting to let you know about Hoyge. If you haven't really checked out our website, encourage you to go check it out, thedinosaur&thedude.com. There you'll find all of the affiliates and other partnerships we've got going on. But this one that I want to tell you about is related to Hoyge. If you're into pre-gaming like the dinosaur is, you want the most out of what you get with your products, whether that's with a grinder or with the pipe or whichever it is that you're needing at that time, papers. Hoyge is your place. And if you are savvy enough to act now, go to their website, or even better, go to their website through our website, right? And use the code DinoDude10, and you will get 10% off your purchase. Yeah, yeah. See how it pays off to listen to our wonderful podcast? You get 10% off your purchase. It makes no sense to wait. Just go to Hoyge.life and you will get that discount as long as you put in Dino Dude 10. Doesn't get any easier than that. It's what, eight? Yeah, eight letters and two numbers. Yeah. Dino Dude 10% off your entire purchase. Get it now. Use our code. Be fabulous, and we'll thank you. Well, I mean, I'm thanking you right now. So who'll do it right now? Check out our website, thedinosaur.dude.com. Fuck me. And get that discount, right? All right. Now, back to the wonderful episode that you're about to bless your ears with. Just real quick, we talk about a lot of things around the world, mainly things in regards to like paranormal sightings, UFOs, weird shit. One of the things we talked about in season one, we're just going to tack onto that right now,
Mm-hmm.
is more shit that's going on in China. But it's not just in China. It's been other things like Graham Hancock. We talked about with in with all the discoveries of ancient civilizations and whatnot was him. But some of the things that he was finding out was a lot of those civilizations were underground, and were these huge structures and cities basically underground. And there's also talk about with people in Antarctica with the cities underground or the aliens underground.
Hmm.
And much like the pyramids and other more of these other pyramids and other places around the planet, we don't know shit about how they were made, who made them, when they were made. They're just old as fuck.
Right.
And like um Göbekli Tepe, they're like, this is not even this is so many thousands of years old. It blows all of our previous dates out of the water.
Can you imagine? I mean, that
No,
that alone,
I can't. I
it's
can't
just
even I can't
what?
even like how. There's
Right,
things there's
exactly.
yeah, there's things like we're trying to get people to pass budgets to get potholes in roads fixed. Meanwhile, thousands of years ago, people were building structures that generated power for everyone, and we are like, how did they make that? I don't know. I don't know how they made that shit. Weren't they like sticks and stones? Apparently not. Okay. Maybe we're
Nope,
talking
thanks
about
for asking.
yeah, maybe we're talking about the people in between them and us. It's like there's the people in between that were sticks and stones, but the people before them, they were doing some amazing, phenomenal shit. So there's been those sinkholes that we talked about in China, that now has prehistoric life in them and shit. And it was like, okay, if there's dinosaurs down there, we're fucked because somebody's gonna start cloning those things, and we're already fucked because
Right.
they're already
Or they're
cloned.
gonna let a couple of them loose, you know?
Yeah, well, they already cloned the woolly mammoth, so good
Right,
fucking luck.
that's gonna be happening soon.
No, it's already
Yeah,
done. They
I
already
know
had
that,
elephants. They already
but
had Indian elephants give birth to it, so we're fucked.
right, but what I'm saying is as the species starts to come back, that's gonna be a problem.
Hmm. Oh, it's gonna be a
Um,
problem. But there's the caves though.
yes.
You want to pronounce it because I know I'm gonna fuck it up.
No, I
God
don't
damn it.
nope, I
Okay,
do not want to do that.
I'm just
You
gonna
you
go.
know what?
Mm.
Cue the Google person, or the Alexa
Oh,
or whatever to say the word. Like, you can type it in, Google the word,
I
and
know,
you
I
can
know.
hit the little microphone, and it'll say the word for you. So, that's my workaround.
That's always like whenever you do that, that's always like a it's always like a well, we're gonna see how racist this sounds. Or
Oh my god, was it?
no, it's like sometimes
Okay.
when when it happens, it's like, this is gonna sound like bullshit, but let's give it a go. All right, ready? Here we go. Longyou Cave. Okay, that's not that bad. Longyou
Okay, good.
Cave. That's not that bad. It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's the Longyou Caves. And before everybody like pulled their chair up close, or well, not even a chair, but their headphones or whatever the fuck you're listening to us on, however you want to listen to us, that's great. Again, if you want to listen to us, feel free to go by TheDinosaur&TheDude.com. We have all the means of which you can listen to every episode, however you like, whenever you like. Listen to all season one if you like. That's perfect. But the Longyou Caves, okay, what's with this? It's like this is apparently six American football fields in size,
It's insane. It is
and
insane.
somehow just got your yeah, I just got the image.
Thank you.
Fucking hell. This thing is huge, right? It's six American football fields in size in the entire area, and somehow, and I'm going to keep saying this entire segment, right? Somehow, we this is a discovery. We didn't know about this. Somehow, we didn't know about this. So one part of the it's six of these caves. It was, I think it, no, it's 12 caves, I think. One of them is open. So who knows what the fuck else is going on in these caves?
Good lord.
And what else people are gonna, yeah, like what else are they holding back from us knowing about? Like this is the part of the cave that is open for the public that people can look at right now. But the part of the cave that's open is so many question marks because you're just like when you see the size of it, you're like
Yeah, just the size alone.
the
But then to
size
do
of it.
all that fine detail work that was done, holy shit, are you kidding me?
The only thing that like the thing that I kept saying as I was reading the article, and I've looked at videos of it as well. I'm just like, so you're saying humans made this? How? How? Because there's got to be scaffolding of some sort in order to make the roof of the caves. But they've got systems in there for good sized groups of people to live in there.
Yeah,
And the artwork on the
thousands and
walls,
thousands and thousands of people.
and the artwork on the walls, like who's got that precision?
So so
This is
okay,
how old? No, come on. They're not. They're supposed to be like who's got okay, so apparently there were some really smart people that really knew how to do shit and really knew how to do shit well. And
for
then
real.
and then there were some people that they said, fuck off. And those are the ones that just dip their hand in deer blood and put it on the sides of caves and drew like stick elephants and people running with stick spears and shit. Stick men and spears. And then somewhere else there was these other people making pyramids and underground civilizations with art all on the wall with these specific grooves in the ground and the ceiling. Humans made that? I don't hmm.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If
Big
okay,
if. That's a strong if there.
yeah,
Mhm,
if they said that okay, the program so there wasn't a quarry that was nearby.
mhm.
There wasn't a quarry
Nope. They dug it
where they
in the
could
ground.
either get rocks
Mm-mm.
or where they could take the rocks out
Mhm.
that whenever they hollowed these out.
Yeah. There's no there's
There's
no
no evidence of the
yeah,
construction being done, but the
right.
construction was done. And supposedly it only took 18 years to complete.
How?
No,
How?
no, it didn't. I don't
How?
know
We don't
what's
even get
going.
shit done with that many years
I mean,
of
the pyramids. How
presidency.
many years did the pyramids take? Hundreds of years.
I don't even know.
I
I
mean, it
don't
could have
even
been done in
know.
5 minutes, really. I
I don't
mean,
even know.
the mothership came.
I think I was born the month after they finished. I don't even know when the pyramids were done, how they were done. I think that it's like, and somebody, I'm trying to remember who made this comment, but I heard it and it was like, I heard the comment and everything else just went blank. Like, I can't even remember who made this comment. They said it, and I was just like, yo, that made some scary sense. Like,
Okay,
whoever else was here doing shit like that,
right,
and teaching because a lot of civilizations talk about how they were taught by another civilization to
right.
do certain things whoever even the counting there was this rabbit hole I went down where counting with your hand there's digit counting and digit counting was what was taught by this other this other group of people
Right,
that also taught how to do building a certain way also taught measurement a certain way. It was like, this is why measurement is this way. This is why we count months a certain way because these people that taught other people how to do it and then they fucked off and went and did their own special thing and just left these people to figure it out. It's like apparently they taught the Mayans and the Aztecs and the Egyptians and they just went around the planet you know, teaching how to do things. And then,
Spread the good word.
yeah, well, the quote this person was saying was like, everything else, like things that are this amazing and you're trying to figure out how it was done and there's no documentation of it, leads to the speculation that whatever knowledge that was needed to do what those beings did was so trivial that they had no need to document it.
Right.
That's 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 a huge statement. That's like saying there's no need for you to document 2 plus 2.
Because it just is.
It's so trivial. Yeah. So like now we're looking at it's like, how did they fucking do the pyramids? Because when you look at the pyramids and the stones are so close together that you can't even get paper through it, you can't even get a blade of a knife through it. Like, how did they get this massive stone next to this other massive stone with such precision? And it's like, yeah, whatever knowledge was needed in order to do that was so trivial that no one needed to write it down. It was just understood. This was how you do it. Oh, okay. Boop, 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 boop. And it's done. This is how you make it precisely north south. Doo-doo. It's a very interesting statement because in Egypt it's the same way. There's no, there's nothing in the hieroglyphs or writing of how we did the stones.
Right.
This is how we put the pyramids together. This is
Oh,
how we. Hmm?
did you see that there was a news story, something about some people think that they found an ancient waterway to the pyramids?
Yeah, there's supposed to be one for each pyramid because that was how it generated energy. Because I think that was the big thing, that the big revelation was like, okay, yeah, all that stuff that everybody was teaching people in schools about how the Egyptians were buried in the pyramid, and this is the king's chamber, and there's no there's no sarcophagus or anything like that that's ever been in a pyramid. There's always been um, an area where they were found, the sarcophagus were found, but the mummies were found, the mummified remains were found. There's always been this area outside of the pyramids that they were found, but there were never any inside the pyramid, which is how people started revealing that, yeah, no, this is probably a reactor.
Right.
So saying all of that, there's no there's no manual left behind on these pyramids, just like there's no manual left behind on these Longyou Caves. And just like the pyramids, just like all the stuff that Graham Hancock points out, there's no understanding of what it was really used for. Like, what was this? What was going on at that time period that made people really feel like we need to build out underground and get ready for whatever the fuck's about to happen?
Mm-hmm.
And or there was something that happened so profound that they built out all this shit underground to save themselves. And they were like, hey, you know what? We're going to be down here for a long
Yeah, but
fucking
that
ass
takes a
time.
long time to do, though. So,
Well, I mean,
to,
for us, it does.
I
For us,
mean,
it
well,
does.
unless they had magic wands or aliens
That's
doing
what
it for
I'm saying.
them,
That's what I'm saying. It's like for us, it does. Like for us, we still don't know how to fuck. There have been people that tried to replicate the pyramids and failed.
sure.
Like failed either by way of getting the true north and south, failed by getting the same amount of stones in the same way, failed in trying to figure out how to stack the stones the exact same way. Numerous ways failed. Okay, numerous ways. apparently in Antarctica. The even most largest one is in Antarctica, and they were like, who knows what the fuck we're gonna find in that? But the point is, we don't know how to do that now with all this other stuff that we got going on, all this internet shit we got going on. We don't know how to do what pyramid. So we come up with these different stories, or we're like, oh well, they were burial. Then no, they weren't. So now we've got these caves, which who how who how like the ceiling
Who?
is
How?
so
Yes.
yeah, the ceiling is so high. How are humans up there keeping that precision going? I mean, the same thing can be said about pyramids. The pyramids are so high. How are humans keeping the precision of that? It's crazy
Right.
when you look at that. And for some reason, people are like, hey, you know what? We're going to be in here for a little bit, guys. So let's go ahead and put some art on the wall. Yeah, let's put some art.
Let's go ahead and
And you,
decorate.
yeah, and you're looking at the art and it's like, that's some like next level shit that you're just like it's not. I mean, I'm not knocking marble or sculpting or anything like that. I'm just saying you're doing a wall relief. You're doing art in a wall underground, freshly fucking carved out. Like you can't turn it around or you can't adjust it. You're just chiseling away, and that's your like little that's your decoration that you're doing in this huge underground. It's
Yeah, but some
crazy.
of this shit was so intricate
Yes, all of it
that
really
for
to me.
carving it, you had hand tools.
What did they? I don't know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I'm kind of
That's what
hands
the
up.
assumption has always been,
Right,
right?
right.
But we all know that there are different outcomes. So, and there's probably not just one different outcome. I mean, honestly,
It was
shit
crazy
is
when you think about it.
all fucked.
Like what you were saying earlier, there's no tools left behind. There's no shed. You know what I'm saying?
There's like,
I know,
you
I
know
know I'm
what?
trivializing it by saying it, but there's really
Right, right, right. There's
there's
no
no
shed.
shed. There's no like,
Where's the
and
fucking barn,
yeah,
amateurs?
like and
You know?
in this room is all of the stone carving. You can see, yeah, it's kind of large, but it gets the job done. Let me tell you. No, it's none of that. There's no parts, no spare parts, just in case your carving blade breaks or whatever the
Okay, and
fuck.
if that's not outlandish enough, this intricate carving, like borders, like lattice. It looks like lattice. It's like it has
Hmm.
all these diamonds all in it. That's stone.
I,
Do you
I,
know I mean that is so precise for what we have, always been known, been shown or being made known.
yo, all I can say is I tried to put together some shit with clay in a kiln one time. We're fucked. If you leave it up to me, we're fucked. We might get one cup. We might
Did
get
you
one
try
cup.
that?
We might get one cup. These people, whoever they were making stuff that is beyond our comprehension. I feel like it really, really. I think that we're really blindly giving disservice and just sort of downplaying everything that took place because we're smelling ourselves and we're thinking we are really the shit and nothing is better, higher, or more capable than what we are. When
Right.
literally there's stuff around us we cannot even touch
Oh, yeah.
in
No, if
explaining.
people say that we're the best, they're so full of shit. Like,
Like,
no.
yeah, it's literally something where we're just feeling ourselves and we're
I
just
mean,
thinking,
I'm glad that you got a participation award for everything that you've ever done, but for
yeah,
real though, some people aren't gonna win, and there's fixing to be a whole lot of us.
yeah, like the quote Joe Rogan in one of his old skits. Like,
I
you
love
see
Joe
this? You,
Rogan.
you see this shit? Explain. And just leave it at that. That's your argument right there. You see this? You see this? Explain. Like, if we are
Well done.
so amazing, explain that cave. Explain it. You can't. You
No.
can't explain it. You people are still scratching their heads coming up with theories on how the
Well, and if
pyramids
that's
were
what it
put
is,
together.
good for them. I mean, good for them for, managing that. But and if we know, fucking hell,
I mean, we
if we
don't.
never
Hmm.
figure it out,
Hmm.
definitively,
Yeah,
that's okay too. It's just one of those things that's going to go down in history where we couldn't figure it out.
but I want them to. God
I
damn
know.
it.
I know.
Like I want them to
Hey,
just like, huh?
I was gonna ask you an important question.
Yeah.
Did you say that you tried to make a cup with some mud?
So clay, yeah. I did it.
Yeah, so you tried to do did you
Yeah,
try to do like
did
a
a little
with a
class.
with a little wheel and stuff?
Yeah, I
But
yeah. See,
did you do that because of Ghost?
no, see, here's how even more fucked up. I didn't even. We're like, no, you can't get the wheel. I had to just get the lump of clay and just knead the fuck out of it until I got something that was a cup, you know, and
Oh, okay,
then
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then just shape it with my hand. They didn't even give me a wheel.
It was true artisan, is that what you're saying?
It was true survival. It was like, hey, look, if
That
you,
was bushcrafting before
yeah, if you,
bushcrafting was
yeah,
cool.
yeah, if you had to make a bowl cup, because it's not a cup, it's a bowl cup.
No fucking wheel. What's this electricity
Yeah,
bullshit?
you wanted it to be a cup, but it's a little wide, so it's a bowl cup. And now we're gonna put it in the fire and see how long it takes. How long? It takes about a day
Wait,
and
I
a
just
half.
spent days forming this thing, and now you want me to throw it into a
Yeah,
fire?
it's gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
it's gonna be a day, day and a half, maybe 2 days before it hardens. God damn it. Okay, and then you gotta glaze it.
But I'm
Okay,
really
fuck.
thirsty.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Can I just use a skull? I don't know why we gotta make it so fancy.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, I tried it. We're fucked. I tried it and I'm looking at the stuff that other people have done. It's like I don't know how, I don't know why we're thinking we are this shit. I don't know what it is with the civilization that gets to a point where they realize that they are this shit and they have this feeling that they are based on the comparison that they have with people before them. But another interesting comment that that I'd heard another scientists make is like how he was looking at other civilizations and that every civilization has gotten to a point where the more advanced they get, the less they document things that are preserved. So like you have all these you have the statues and oh we know Michelangelo, we know Da Vinci, we know Rembrandt, we have all these statues and paintings and things, and take the paintings out. Okay, we've got other architectural wonders that are still left behind. They're made with materials that are able to endure time, particularly granite.
Right.
Once
Is granite harder than marble?
apparently it's like that's I don't know which one is harder. I'm not qualified to say any of that, but I do know they last long. They last longer than paper. And apparently you get to a point, and I'm not trying to be facetious about it, but I'm saying,
Do they?
yeah, yeah. It lasts
This is
longer.
riveting.
Yeah. This is amazing. If you write in water, it doesn't last long. Now, my point with it though is that you get civilizations that go from writing on stone to writing on paper, and after that, shit disappears.
Yeah, that's true. But now we got everything backed up, so we're
No,
good.
that shit's gonna disappear. Give it a
I'm just
fire.
playing with you. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
no, I'm just saying, give it a fire, give it an EMT, give it an EMP, it's all gone.
Right.
Every bit of what we feel ourselves to be the most accomplished, gone. And guess what, everybody? No one's going to remember how to do that shit. I'm talking about no one's going to remember how to do that shit right now. How do you make fill in the blank? And most people are going to be looking it up on a recipe book, searching Google.
online for the recipe.
or asking someone else. And if you ask someone else, that person might search for a recipe, look for something on Google, and so on and so forth.
Right.
If that shit's wiped out, gone. That knowledge gone. Which kind of
Oh
leads
yeah,
back to
we will be a lost civilization one day.
where you have other civilizations that were writing on stone and they were documenting it for the measure of time. Like, look, we need to put document and record this in a way that it's going to last throughout time because this paper shit is gone. A good wind comes and it blows all the pages away. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you could put it in a bottle and then throw it in the ocean. That'll be
Right.
fine.
Yeah, but if nobody picks it up, then it's just dolphin
I'm
toys.
just saying.
It's just dolphin toys out there. 45 years later, somebody gets this bottle and it's all smeared from the salt water. And it's like, what does it say? Help me. It's like, oh. And then you find the dude.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and then you find the dude trapped in his house because he booby trapped himself. And it's like, oh, if only I got this message in a bottle sooner, I could have saved him and his brother. Um, yeah. And so, yeah, there's that. Um, we have,
I
well,
have
that,
something.
what's that?
I was just thinking that
Hmm.
we could do a little something special for our friends that listen because
Uh-oh.
the holidays are coming up.
Oh, another holiday is coming up. In
Another
case in,
holiday.
in case you're listening outside of the United States, in the United States, um, they love fucking holidays. They will fucking make a holiday or a
And
special
holiday isn't
day.
like vacation.
Yeah,
A
it's
holiday is like a federal holiday where we celebrate or whatever. I don't fucking
yeah.
know.
I mean, I don't know. Is it Pasta Day? Is it really federal? I don't know. Love your. Is Grandparents' Day really federal?
Really federal.
I
No,
mean,
there's an actual list.
yeah, and
Um,
there's a list and there's a
but
company
we
that will
love to
allow you to do it.
celebrate.
Yeah, we need
We
to
love to
celebrate.
celebrate.
Okay, so how about take a short break, come back,
Okay.
and we talk about this special holiday that we want to reveal to everybody on the very first episode of the season two. And this is special. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on the edge of my seat. I'm reclined back very comfortably, but I'm waiting
I am
to
propped
know.
up so I will not fall out of this chair that is high I'm right now.
So
But if we're all being honest, you know.
so everybody go pineapple and
Yes, go pineapple people and
and
hydrate, get some more
yeah,
water,
yeah, go pineapple
get
and then
a healthy snack, a couple of
and
carrots.
and then come back for the big reveal of the holiday. I don't know why I made it sound like it was a
I don't know. I think it
weird
needs a
thing.
little sparkly,
I did do a slow jazz hand when I said that. I'm not gonna lie. I did do it.
Did you?
Yeah.
You need to see if you can work
Holiday.
that sound in.
Holiday. I did a
Oh,
slow jazz
sprinkle,
hand.
sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yeah, right, right, right.
um, yeah, I don't know that you even know what I'm talking about,
Oh, I
but
don't. That's why I'm like, I can't wait.
sweet.
I can't wait.
Okay,
I'm
sweet.
gonna go do
I
that.
wrote it down so I won't forget.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which by the
so
way,
sad.
which by the way,
Yeah,
nice job. You've not forgotten anything this whole episode.
really?
Yeah, you've been working out. I
There's
can
still
see it.
time.
I can see the results. You've been working out.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
Be right back.
All right. Goodbye. I mean, no bye. Later.
Jesus Christ. All right, then. Goodbye. You don't want to hear it. Jesus. Okay, I'll be right back. Psst. Hey. Hey, yo. Hey. Over here. It's me, the dude. Check it out. This season, we're going to be doing something amazing. And by we, I mean, Dinosaur doesn't even know this. That's how secret this is. All right. We're going to be doing a contest and we're going to be awarding people discounts to our merchandise throughout the season. At certain points in various episodes, maybe even some episodes from season one, but definitely season two episodes, we'll be using and having secret words that we are letting people know in the episode. Now, At certain points on our website, we will be having a question that only can be answered by the secret word. If you can find that secret word, the first person to get back to us with that secret word that's the answer to the question, you'll get a discount, a special discount to our merchandise, and maybe even access to some select products that we don't even offer everybody else. So stay attentive during every episode. Try and jot down what you think is going to be the secret word. And then as we post the questions, be the first one to give us the correct answer, and we'll be sure to make sure you get that discount you want. Now, we'll be doing it several times throughout the season, and that's going to be 52 weeks. So it's a whole year, right? But throughout that year, maybe quarterly, haven't really thought it through, but maybe quarterly, we'll have, okay, the contest is up for this quarter, the contest is over, and then at the end of the year, we'll have a, grand prize kind of thing. Who knows what it is? Maybe it's even you're coming on the show and being interviewed by us. Who knows? In any case, look forward to it. Stay listening to episodes. Jot down what you might think is a secret word. And when we get down to this question, maybe you have the answer. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have to listen to different episodes to figure it out. Who knows? Anyway, it's going to be super fun. Feel free to hit us up with whatever answer you think it might be, right or wrong. And yeah, thanks. Thanks as always for listening to The Dinosaur and the Dude. Remember to always stay on top of the website, TheDinosaur&TheDude.com, for all the latest about what we have going on, social media, episodes, and merchandise. Don't forget our sponsors and affiliates. Click on them too, because they're good people. All right. Check y'all later. Bye. Okay, so now we're back.
Hey guys,
And
welcome back.
yes, thanks for
Thanks for being
continuing.
here.
Yeah, continuing with this. So we've got special announcement. I can't wait. Here we go.
It's not really an announcement, it's kind of a fond memory and actually a very painful
Oh,
memory,
okay.
but also very fond.
Jesus.
Um,
Okay. Hmm.
and this
Self-talk.
is something that you need to do this holiday season if you celebrate the holidays and you do anything with cranberries.
Oh, God damn it. Jesus Christ. Okay. So
So
I
yeah,
don't even know
so
how this is done.
oh, I do.
Oh, wow. I never got the recipe.
There's no recipe.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You just thaw out the cranberries, and
Hmm.
you can you put the sugar on them. I guess
This is
you
so,
roll them in sugar. Shut up, I hate
yeah.
you.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You hate me. Yeah. You knew the recipe. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. You got it. Okay. Great. Huh.
I didn't. It's not anything like it's culinary
I can't.
genius.
I,
It's
I can't
just
tell you how close to the screen I was when you said you had the recipe. I was like, oh, really? I leaned forward.
maybe you dip them in a simple syrup and get them warm, and then
Mm,
you
mm-hmm.
roll them in
Mm.
sugar. I'm not 100% sure how that
Sounds like
works.
you're not.
Sorry,
Sounds like you're not. No.
but so
So
yeah.
yeah.
So
You,
okay.
hmm,
This is okay. Here's what I want y'all to do.
hmm,
If y'all going to a holiday party or y'all celebrating anything, you can bring a little special treat
hmm, hmm,
for the party.
mm,
So, some people bring a bottle of wine, some people
yep.
will bring no, you bring this. It's very simple. It's just
Yeah.
a bag of cranberries,
Okay.
preferably um, fresh cranberries,
Mm, okay.
like not frozen,
Hmm.
and then somehow
Hmm.
get the sugar all over them.
Right. Yeah. I think if I can add to your recipe real quick,
Yeah,
I
please do. It's
think
not really a
right,
recipe.
right, right. I think that you get them and you heat them up a little in the oven,
Okay.
and then you sprinkle the sugar on that and roll
Why
them
don't I
around
just look this bitch up right now
because
because I behold the power of the internet.
yeah, right. Because in that way the sugar sticks to it, a little bit better. Put it back in the oven to make sure that the sugar melts a little on the cranberries, and then take them out. The cranberries probably would have did a little bit of shrinkage and all that kind of stuff, but it stays good. What you don't want to do is keep them in there too long because then the cranberries will start to pop and ooze out the juice because cranberries are pretty much just balls of juice.
Disgusting.
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I'm
Okay,
helping.
this
I'm
is how
helping.
you do it. You
Okay.
take the you take the cranberries,
Uh huh.
like, you dip them in a simple syrup, like I was saying, and
Okay.
then you roll them in the sugar until they're well coated.
Okay. You can do
That's
it
it.
that way. Sure. You can do it that way. There's no heating. There's no, because the
No,
what?
well, you have to make a simple syrup, which incorporates you
Yeah,
have
but
to
I mean,
heat
you're
up
just
some
pouring
sugar.
that on aren't you just dipping the cranberries in that?
Yeah,
But I'm saying, do you heat the cranberries any?
it doesn't say.
Doesn't say. Okay. So
Mm-mm.
backstory, everybody, because of why you need to bring this in. So for years, the dinosaur and I would basically crash a party. I mean, we were invited.
That's true, I did throw up on the front lawn once.
Yeah, we were invited, but it's sort of like I think initially, in the end, it was a genuine invite, but initially it was like an invite by way of association, and it's
Fair.
like I don't know exactly who I'm inviting, and then eventually we grew on them, and then it became like a genuine invite. And
Right.
honestly, I hate the fact that I've not been able to go, and I got the
I
invite
know.
for this year, and I'm not going to be able to go too, and
Why?
feels like I'm just like, "Oh, I can't," and the next thing you know, it's like I don't want to not get those invites. You know what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah.
like those invites are sort of like a good reminder of how things were. So I don't want to get that. But anyway, I don't want to digress into a fucking melancholy bullshitty tone. In any case, we would get these invites to these parties, and I cannot tell you how, like, now they're kind of they're kind of chill, but at the time in the beginning we were getting this advice. You knew where I was going with this.
We were on the
In
back end of a rager, okay?
in the,
Like,
yeah,
it was all the time.
yeah, and then
"Woo!" Like, "Party!" Just
how the
fucking
police
tearing it up. Great
weren't
parties.
making arrests every
I have
time one of
no
these
idea.
parties were going on. Someone I'm
Knew
not.
somebody, I don't know what happened.
This is not an official statement. This is just my wild guess. Someone was paid off. There's no fucking way.
Not in that neighborhood.
There's
There's no way in that
there's
neighborhood.
no fucking way. The amount of weed, the amount of alcohol,
Oh my god.
the amount
One
of
year I had to take all of those moms out to the backyard and teach them how to smoke weed.
debauchery going on, and then the sleepover that followed. I don't
Yes.
I don't know how multiple arrests weren't made every
See, I was
time this
smart enough.
party.
I never went home.
No one,
When I went
but
there, I
but
stayed.
but that was the thing. No one could go home. It was like everybody that stayed literally got so fucking wasted. They could not do anything but stay. They couldn't even walk out.
Right.
They couldn't articulate movement to walk out the front door. They had to sleep where they laid
Right, and
right there.
they were good about making sure to keep
Oh,
eyes on people, you know what I mean?
hats off to them.
I know, right?
They they always open their homes. They always open their homes. It was so like so without giving
Such a
any
great party.
yeah, without giving any names or anything like that. It was a married couple that it was like he does his shit, she does her shit. And
Right. Fucking
very
rock together.
the two of them the two of the his shit and her shit very seldom ever mingled. And
I mean, that's true.
at this party is when it legit where the streams crossed, and it was just
Yes, that's
like
true.
his
Oh,
people,
and what do you do? Oh, okay, you do that?
yeah,
Oh,
his
okay.
people and her people came together, and it was just like, hey, You don't smoke weed? Let me show you how. Okay, I don't mind if I do try it. And then next thing you know, this banker is fucking doing shots with this rocker, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on in that corner? And don't look too long at that corner because now this guy, who clearly just peed all over himself, is coming to you and he swears he's your best friend and you've never met this fucker in your life.
And he wants to
It's,
shake your hand. No
and,
thanks.
and it's happening in a gated community full of people that clearly,
I
clearly,
mean, these houses were
clearly,
amazing.
clearly in a different
So,
tax bracket that I probably will never be in. Okay.
yeah, that's true. That is very fair for me as
And
well.
so here we are in the
We are getting it at
like
this
in the
party.
beginning of these parties, it was just like, fucking hell, what's going on?
It was insane.
Honestly, I was leaving a lot of times because I didn't want to get arrested. Because
So
I knew
here's
I
the
was
thing.
gonna get
I
arrested.
knew that there had to be a massive amount of some shenanigans going on because these people were amped.
Oh, it was like this was the moment in this was the time in the year that everyone was looking for this moment in the time of the year because they knew this is where I let all the pressure
Yeah,
out.
yeah, and
All
all the inhibitions down.
And guess
Yeah,
what?
just
This half of the group never gonna remember me, and this half of the group's never gonna remember me, and I'm gonna do whatever the
right.
fuck I wanna do with her,
Like I
and
want to
she's
do.
gonna do whatever the fuck she wants to do with me, and we will never see each other after this party. And it was like we're all doing it within the safety of this wonderful couple's house. It was like it was like a bougie swingers party without the
The
swinging.
swinging, right? Yeah,
It was like
it was just a great time.
yeah, it was like everybody's doing their shit, but the only thing, like literally the only thing that was missing,
Missing was just people fucking everywhere.
exactly, exactly.
Right.
Like you knew, like it was the type of parties that you knew, like, you know what, if everybody just broke out and started fucking, it really wouldn't surprise me at all because that looks like that would be
And
the
it wouldn't
next
change
fucking
the vibe either,
that
you
that
know?
look
It's
yeah, that looked like the next logical step. If not in this room, definitely in the pool. That should be fucking
I
in this
mean,
pool, right?
here's the
Eh,
thing. If I mean, I don't know, I just
Yeah,
lost it.
it was a lot of stuff going on. And so the amazing part was
And
that
there was no telling what you were gonna see or
it was
hear, you know? And it's just like whatever you saw, just fucking let it go,
but
you know?
it was always amazing. It was like a fucking it was a corporate hippie free for all. And there was no fighting,
There was no fighting, there was no beef.
nobody getting escorted out,
Nope.
no no anything. If there was an argument or some shit going on because there was some beef,
It would be taken
it
outside.
was beef going on before this party.
Right,
They stayed on one side of the room, the other people stayed on the other side of the room because the focus was having the best fucking time we could in this house
right,
that
and enjoying ourselves with them.
because nobody wanted to disrespect the couple that was throwing the party,
Oh,
and
right.
you always wanted to be invited. So we did
Well,
that.
and, like, we always had their back,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And
Like,
at
I
this
would've
party,
yeah.
the dinosaur and I
Oh my gosh.
would always somehow convene in a room. And if you listen to our previous episodes, you know that the two of us have never fucked. But we
Mm-mm.
would convene in this room. And
It was spiritual, I
it
think,
was not
so
a closed room. It was always like this house had little side rooms where people
rooms,
could
yeah,
get there, and they had a
but it was
room
pretty open.
yeah, they had a room that was just for a fireplace and a Christmas tree and some shit. I'm like, well, who the fuck? Oh, okay, I guess you guys do
Right.
that. Whatever. So we would take this whole tray that they had. Everybody else was supposed to be eating from this, but no, we were just belligerent enough to decide always to take the whole thing
You
for the
got
two
to.
of us.
because they're shoving things in their mouth and they really don't know what they're eating because they're drinking so much. They're
Right.
just eating. Like,
And
we
so,
understand, like, this
yeah,
is a coveted
yeah,
thing.
yeah, we
So,
understand. Don't
I
abuse
mean, this
this.
is content, if you
Yeah.
will.
So we took this
There's a
whole
video of this.
we
It's
would take
awesome.
this whole thing, right? We would take this whole thing, and it was full of nothing but these sugar covered cranberries.
Mhm.
And it wasn't
And
it
we think,
mhm,
"Oh, this sugar, it's no big deal,"
right.
you know?
Oh, you're
Mm,
like, oh,
mm,
this is great.
mm-mm,
What a,
mm-mm.
well, okay, so let me back up then. When we first tried them, we took like a handful, like a little handful, like, six,
Right.
4 or 6 in our hand, because we didn't know what the fuck we didn't know what it was. We didn't know the gold we had.
Right.
And we were like, oh, and we tried it one at a time without knowing the other was doing it too. And so I think I had it, and I was like, "Oh, fuck no, this is some bougie shit. Some other people like this shit." And I'm like,
Some
"Oh
people are like, "They're
god,
so good, they're so good," and now
oh
I'm like, "Were you fucking with me?"
right." And so now I have them, and I'm like, "Well, I don't wanna spit this out right in front of this lady's face." And look at it, like, "Who the fuck told you this was good?" So I'm forcing myself
I could
to
have
eat
gotten a
these.
hood.
And so I'm looking around, and then I see the dinosaur, and she's about to get that. I'm like, "Oh, don't get that. That's right. That's some strong shit right there. I want the strong shit." And she eats it, and it is almost like a hobo put his sock in her mouth,
That's so true.
and so
Oh
she's
my god, it was
she's bucking back and forth, and I'm like, I told you don't do that." And
it was like convulsing me. It was so
and and she was like, "Is this how all of them are?" Like, yeah, pretty much
Nope.
making a rough guess. I've had 4. I'm pretty much saying yes, all of them are this. I
I can
doubt
barely feel my tongue now,
I
so there's
doubt
that.
I got the only 4 bad ones on the tray. I doubt that, and you just got 1 and
Some of
you're
them weren't as bad as others, but
yeah. So
they
then
were sour.
somehow that became, "Oh, you had 4? Well, let me do 2 more." Then it became
Yes.
I bet I could do more than you. So from then on, every year we would go to this party, and it became a thing like, no, nobody knows what the contest
Thank
is.
God it
Nobody
hurt.
nobody
It
knows
was
what the contest
torture.
is. Nobody understands the dedication it takes for you to get ready to consume these. You train for a whole year for this night. And so we would take so then after that first time, we took the whole tray, and we would try to see who can consume the most without tapping out of
Oh
these
my God.
cranberry balls. It's deceptive.
Gross.
It's deceptive because they're lightly covered in sugar. It's not a heavy like
Right.
it's not a powdered sugar heavy
They
kind of.
like they look like frosted Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, exactly. So you can still see the red cranberry ball. It's just got like a little crust of sugar around it in the syrup, right? So it's like it hits you with that sweet. Oh my God, that cranberry. Gee, oh God, it was so bizarre because it would hit differently. Sometimes it would hit in the nose, sometimes the back of the throat,
Mhm.
sometimes, and
Sometimes in the back of your jaw,
I know it
like,
sounds like I'm talking about oral, but it sometimes in the back of the nose, it hit the
I mean,
nose or it hits the throat,
sometimes it just hurts your brain.
and then it just sticks there in your eyes,
Mm-mm.
and it's just like, oh God. And you're thinking, that's the worst. Okay, I got it. I can, and then you get another one, and it just tops everything else
But you can't stop eating them.
because
But
you got another person there trying to outdo you, and you're like, no, fuck that. No, I'm not letting her get
I
eat
remember
more of
one
these.
year when you were in this little pink
Yeah,
and gray sweater or
yeah,
pink and white
it was
sweater
white.
because
Yes,
it was ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
And I had some doozy of one on. And I made sure to get it 2 sizes too small so that whenever I buttoned the sweater,
Hmm.
it it showed the white shirt underneath.
Great. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Planning. Yeah. Planning.
Mhm. Well, and I drank beer that night just to bulge out a little bit.
Okay. Jeez. Definite planning. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, I gotta bulge out some.
And eating
You can
nothing but
only do that
salt
with
for the
beer.
past 2 days.
Yeah, you can only do that with beer. What? Okay, that's a strategy. Wow.
um, but we could barely we were laughing so hard,
Oh,
like, I
it was
thought I was gonna
like
piss
that
on
year.
myself.
Yeah, that year was stupidity at its finest because we knew what we were getting into.
Oh,
One,
yeah, and we were like,
yeah,
get one in
yeah,
your hand." We had to do it at the same
yeah,
exact time.
and we were
I
staring at
got
each other to see who was gonna break. And it
I
was
wonder if
always
you could rip the, audio off of
I don't know.
that.
I don't know. It was always one of those things where you're right. Every year it was I think it was an unofficial kind of ugly Christmas sweater or
No,
it
it really
became
ugly.
that or I don't know. All I know is I never solidly participated. I would wear just
You
obnoxious stuff.
dabbled.
I would just wear obnoxious stuff. It was not Christmas related, whatever. Like the season,
No.
like the party before that year it was like I wore a highlighter yellow kind of sweater. Super, super tight. And then the next year, now mind you, I'm going looking and by looking for a sweater to wear, um I'm going to I went to Goodwill looking for it. And I'm like,
Hell yeah, that's where you go.
oh, that looks like it'll work, it'll rock at this party. And so I got this pink sweater, this pink itchy ass sweater. And
It looked itchy as shit.
it was white. Um, it wasn't reflective, but it was white like sparkle white
Yeah, it was sparkly white, like iridescent
stripes.
almost.
Yeah, stripes across it. I wore that shit like okay, okay. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this on, but I'm gonna
He
wear it
made it
enough.
look good, though. I mean, he
I'm
was
gonna
wearing it
wear it.
like
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it long enough for people to see me in it, so they'll know I tried something. But I know it's not. It was never anything Christmas. There was no.
Well,
er,
maybe that's how you decorate your tree. A pink and white iridescent Christmas tree would be gorgeous.
First off, you got to get a tree. Okay, I'll tell you about me. Did I need? We're gonna have to talk about holidays later because everybody got to understand how I am with holidays. But in any case,
Yeah, you don't do tree, do you?
no. Fuck the
I'll
tree.
do I think that this year I wanna do a rosemary tree because we love to cook and we'll use the rosemary,
Mm-hmm.
but,
That's
I
cool.
don't
We
wanna
got some
get
use.
everything down
Yeah.
I don't wanna get anything down out of the attic. I mean, I've got a broken arm still
No, I'm not doing
and a fucking functioning lung.
broken
Just one.
no. Any case,
So,
we did that, and it's a blast.
I mean,
It was a
I
blast.
hurt.
It was a blast.
My nasal cavity felt
Oh, it was horrible. It
it
was like we were
hurt.
at
The
one
next
point.
morning, I felt like I'd been
Yeah,
nasally raped.
at one point, it felt like we were snorting the the sugar or the juice or something, and it didn't help because I had those glasses that made you see
Oh, the see, like, "Ho, ho, ho," and the lights or
in the
whatever,
little
an angel
that
or some
made you
shit,
that made you see snowflakes and
stars or
snowmen,
whatever.
and it's like that's not helping. And
Like,
there's
I'm already high.
yeah, it
This
was so
isn't
many.
good.
It was weird because people that were super high or just enough drunk to be considered high, they were coming to me because I brought like several of them, and they were coming to me like, "Oh man, hey, you got the glasses that lets me
Did
see
you bring
snowflakes?"
those?
Yeah, You got the
You
glasses.
did? Oh my god, I always loved those. I didn't know who
Yeah,
brought
I
them.
brought them. I brought.
They just
I, I brought.
floated around the party the whole night.
Yeah, I brought four. It was one for snow. One lets you see snowflakes. The other one was a snowman. Um, one was like stars or some shit, and
Mhm.
it was another one was fire, and it was just like this is the oddest thing to bring to the party,
It's so
but
random, but it's awesome.
right, but it was like I'm just gonna bring them anyway because I'm not bringing shit else. I'm not cooking anything, and I'm literally bringing myself. I am the
Like, you're right, right. I
I'm the
put the sweater on. Come on, let's go.
yes, I'm coming to eat your food.
I
That's
want
that's
that chili.
that's what
I
I'm
want
coming
that
for.
I
And
want that
and
chili.
yeah, and that's what it is, everybody. If I for me in holidays, that's all it
He's
is.
food motivated.
I'm coming to eat your food. I'm not coming to hear
How's your
about
salmon there?
yeah,
Fucking
I'm
stuff
yeah,
stuff it.
I'm not coming to hear about how you've been making it through the year and if it hadn't been for the Lord, I don't care. I want these certain dishes, these certain things, and I'm gonna eat that. And after that, I'm just gonna be in my own world because I don't want to watch your games. I don't want to have the small. I want to do my thing. I want to do my thing. I'm just here so y'all know that I'm alive, and then that's it. And I'm out. That's it. That's it.
Oh
But
my god, you need therapy, I think.
at this party, I really did enjoy it. I always would enjoy hanging out with you, and there was also other people that would love hanging out with that just really a lot of times you didn't have that downtime with those people until that time of the until that party.
Right.
So it was always great to just have that. And then when some of those people stopped coming around or they disappeared or they moved or whatever, it just kind of got a little different over the years and kind of tamed out over
Yeah,
the years.
the last time that I went
Hmm.
was I don't know. I don't know when the last time I went
It
was.
was like a, it was
Maybe
like a, it was like the last time was maybe that year after the one that we were just talking about.
I
Um,
think I went in, like, 2019
yeah,
or 2018. Um, but now it's just all her neighbors and their colleagues.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all kind of tamed out, and it's understandable, but at the same time,
Sure.
it's sort of like, hmm. I
That was
mean,
fun.
can't do it all the time because, God, I tell you, man, how the police never was wielding, not wielding, never wheeling people out, just literally back the paddy wagon up to the front door and just open it. You go out the front door right into the back of the van. I don't know how. I really don't know how because
No, I'm
God,
super glad though because, I mean,
oh
I
yeah,
had a fucking ton of weed on me.
oh yeah, completely glad it never happened. But God damn it, it's just amazing. Like, okay, so nobody got arrested. Somebody's got to get paid off.
Not even once though?
There's nobody waiting at the corner just scooping us up. Like it's salmon fishing. They gotta come one way out of this
They're
place.
coming this way.
Yeah, they have to leave in this is the only way out. If we just park right here and just pull cars over, we're gonna catch them. We,
Right, we're
we're,
good.
we're gonna catch them either in some inebriated state or they're gonna have a ton of weed on them that's left. So why put forth the effort of going to the house and trying to walk through people? Just wait, and just pull them over. They could have done that, but they never did. It's amazing. It was amazing. I mean, the amount that one time that you were like by the pool and you were just
I was probably just fucking
there.
phased.
There was not. There was no discretion. Discretion was completely abandoned. I'm across the other side of the yard, the other
Was this
side of the
whenever I
pool.
was smoking weed back there?
And I'm like, there's no there's no wonder, there's no mystery, there's no, is that? No, there's none of that. There's like, see, you are under the floodlight, just just trying to make your own little ecosystem of smoke above your head. It's like, if I blow enough smoke out, will this count as a
I'm not at all
thundercloud?
surprised. I'm glad I don't do that anymore, though, you know?
Will
I
this
don't party
count?
I don't party hard.
Will this count as a thundercloud if I make it big? Like you were smoking so much weed that night, and
I'm not surprised.
you were trying your absolute best to
To be
be
good.
discreet, to
Yeah,
be
that's probably
to
true.
discreetly get my attention.
Sometimes I think I'm sneaky, but I'm not really sneaky.
You were like, I want to get his attention. He's across the yard. I'm just gonna whisper
Hey, hey, dude,
and
over
wave
here.
my hand. Yeah, that's what went on in your head. What came out? Oh, I had people next to me like, is she talking to you? She looked like she's talking to you. I was like, yeah, she's talking to me. She wants me to get come
She kind of
get
looks
hey,
pissed.
get your ass over here now. I want to show you this. Come show. I'm gonna show you. Come on. I'm not even saying a word, but you're like arguing with me. You come on. You get over here now. I'm smoking weed. I can't come to you. You get over here. It's like,
Right? I'm
and,
being discretionary.
yeah, I'm trying to remember who you were with, but they were like, they were sort of qualifying you. They were like, yeah, we're over here smoking weed.
It was probably filthy.
We can't walk over to you right now. You have to come to us. She's
You come
right.
to us.
She's right. You have to, like, she's got this other chick helping her. She's actually saying, no, she's not lying. We really can't walk to
Oh,
you.
see? That's
So
my teammate.
I came over and you were like, you want some of this weed? I was like, nah, I'm good. It's
He
like,
says, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke anything.
and
I was
you're
like,
like,
you what?
yeah, right. Yeah. You were like, hey, I'm just made this apple pie. You want some? Ah, I don't want it. You don't what? You like, wait,
What?
what?
Like,
I
it
was like,
didn't
yeah,
compute in my head. I was like, wait,
yeah,
what?
yeah. Oh, yeah. That was right up there with, hey, I don't have an asshole. That's how much sense it made to you right then and there. You're like, what?
Right.
What?
Couldn't comprehend it.
And I was like, yeah, I don't. Well, you just take your ass back over there then, because all we're doing right here is smoking weed.
Then get out of this circle, brother. You fucking up the flow.
Right,
Come on.
exactly. Like all of a
Like,
sudden,
damn,
what,
don't be rude.
yeah, what was going to be a great thing? No, 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 no. You got to go back over there then, because this right here, we're smoking weed right here.
This is
This is,
if you can bet you well, here's the thing, you're gonna get high if you're standing next to me,
you're fucking this
because
up.
if we're in a circle and we're doing that,
You're fucking.
you're
The funniest part was you're under the floodlight right next to the door.
I
Right
know,
next to,
sometimes I think I'm a ninja, but I'm
yeah.
not.
You're like, we gotta just huddle up over here, everyone.
Yeah, there's take safe haven here.
Yeah, huddle up in the most visible spot. Huddle up. Okay, here we go.
Now you're protected. That's
All
great.
right. This is the
Now the
this is,
shadows won't get you.
this is the epitome of hiding in plain sight. Oh
Yeah,
man,
those were
yeah.
crazy days,
That's
crazy
the
days.
thing you want. That's the thing you want to take over to
For
a
sure.
party. Take that over
It's
to a
just a little
party.
spicy, cheeky, kinda
Yeah, it's something
fun
that you can
prank.
watch other people. And it's a good identifier. I mean, it's a good way of identifying if people are super drunk and probably not fit to leave your party. If they can eat one of those and they're unfazed by it, they're completely phased.
Right.
Because, I mean,
Get them to bed
yeah,
quick.
they're completely gone. They're wasted. Don't let them out your house. Don't ever. Yeah.
Like, take their cars to take their pants.
Right.
So
Take every, yeah. Yeah.
So before we go, I just
Hmm.
wanted to say that I think that you were there the year that I threw up in the front yard.
Yeah.
Um, because I used to tag people's front. This is so stupid. I used to tag people's front yards by throwing up in their front yard. Like that was my thing.
Oh my God. That part I didn't know.
Because back then, I mean, we
That
party hard.
that
Like,
part I didn't know. Like that was your thing. Like
oh no, I
I'm gonna
tag
carve
people's
it in
front
their
yards.
tree. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna vomit in their yard.
Yes.
I'm gonna do some.
Yes.
I'm gonna do bodily
Well, I
fluids.
mean, God, I mean, think about it, dude. I mean, the amount of partying that we were doing,
Oh
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
drinking
yeah.
a
I mean,
lot.
it's
You
not,
know,
yeah, it's not even close to being out of the realm
which
of
I'm so happy that I don't do that anymore because it hurts. It's just
yeah,
not good decision making and for me. And
yeah,
it's just no, it's a no for me. I've done it. I don't want to do it again.
yeah. I think it's
Um,
yeah, that it's God, it's a thing that looking back, it's one of those things where like, oh yeah, I don't want to do it again. And I'm not fully saying I wouldn't. I'm not fully saying I wouldn't. I understand that other people would say no, but if I walked into a party right now that was going on at that to the level of that again, yeah, I'd fucking kick back and enjoy the ride.
for sure, but I'm not gonna drink my weight in
Yeah, you're
alcohol.
not tagging, as you say, you're not tagging yards with vomit. But
So I would do that to everybody's yard. Like if I was at a house party or whatever, I'd be like, "I'll be back." They'll be like, "Bathroom." I'm like, "I'm going front." Like,
wow,
just
that's
go out to the
amazing.
front yard. And
That's amazing. Like,
I
God
was on
damn, that's
her at
mean.
her yard. At her yard, the one that
Hmm.
the party was
Hmm.
at. I was holding on to a Christmas fish.
Okay.
They had their wooden their wooden Christmas decorations.
It
Their
just sounds
yard
so funny.
decorations were
Yeah,
fish.
yeah, it
It
just
was a
sounds so
sea
funny.
theme.
Yeah, it sounds so funny to say a Christmas fish. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
it
I
fit
just
right into
grabbed
the
the
party.
Christmas fish right on top, and I just barfed right in front of it.
Oh, that fish. It wasn't ready for that. It wasn't ready for that at all.
It's okay. It wasn't until later I told her I attacked your front yard. She was like, "You did?"
And
I
you're
was
like,
like, "Yeah, right in
oh,
front of the
that's what that
Christmas
was.
fish." She goes, "Is that what that
Yeah,
was?"
yeah. Meanwhile, her
I was
husband's
like,
probably like
"It's blood
losing.
red." I'm like, "That's the cranberries."
Yeah, that's the cranberries and the punch and whatever the fuck else I ate. Yeah, that's amazing. I love them um, dearly. I try and stay in touch with everybody as much as I can, but at the same time, I also know I'm very horrible with staying in touch with people. So there's that. There's the yin and yang of me in that regard. Um,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
see, I stalked
I
you,
think,
so
huh?
you didn't have a choice.
Yeah, well, there's that.
I was like, "Love me,
Uh,
bitch."
Make sure you send me this squirrel too, by the way.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay. I'll figure it out. So yeah,
But
I think that.
well, hold on. Let
Hmm?
me see. Maybe I can. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we're creative.
Share.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're creative. Um, but yeah, in any case, um, we had a dude reviews, but we'll skip that. It's kind of of a deflated tire. But
Okay.
if anybody watches The Believer too, they'll know what I'm talking about, or they'll know what I'm about to say. But in any case, we can say that for episode 2 of season 2.
Yay.
We don't want to blow all of our goodness on
Don't blow your wad in the first shot.
yeah, on episode 1. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's this is pretty much how and when we end
This is what we do.
our episodes.
It's probably offensive.
Yeah, if you're new, you're probably like, oh, okay, you guys are ending? Yeah, this is how we end it.
Yeah.
We just get to a point where like, done talking now. I guess we're done.
I don't
Um,
know. This time I thought maybe you could shit in my face.
yeah, 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 full circle right there. If you missed the first part
Yep.
of it, yeah, we talked about shitting in each other's faces and where that line is. And apparently the type is a difference. The
Yeah,
act,
because if it's a big fucking log, that's That's rude.
The act, the act is agreed upon.
Shit.
The type is where we're like, like to me, across the board, shitting is shitting. To her, if you have diarrhea shit, how dare you? That's even worse. I think of it as like if you're sick, you have no control of that. If you just all of a sudden,
If you're sick, I'm not going to be putting myself in a position to even be shat on.
right, again, though, that's where we absolutely unequivocally agree. Shitting in the face it,
It's bad business.
is
Don't
bad,
do it.
no matter how it comes out. All I can say is if you're sick though, you're probably gonna have diuretic shit. I'm not saying like mentally sick. I'm saying like physically sick. Like you're probably going to have explosive nonsense coming out. And but if I feel like a limp limb slap me in the face and that's your log of shit that you just dropped on my face, if I feel a limp baby arm size thing hit me in the face while I'm sleeping, you are a
Yeah, no, you better fucking run.
yeah,
You better
you are
run.
a heinous hoe. That took time, effort, aim, dedication, and intention to drop that limp baby arm
Like a
on my
war map.
yeah, and you purposefully ate to make sure it was gonna be a hearty limp baby arm worth of shit coming out.
Like a bunch of peanuts so
Yeah,
that you would
you
know it would have shrapnel.
you didn't diet.
Oh my
You
god.
didn't this is not a lunch. You ate. You went wherever you needed to go to consume as much so you can get
Oh
a
my god.
healthy length and girth. If you just happen to splat all over the place in the bed, you're probably sick. And okay, fine. Like
Get that.
I can, I can, I can say for myself, the when I had food poisoning, my body did something that
It was
let me
unholy.
know for sure, yo, like I've never awakened.
You sick, bitch.
Yeah,
You sick.
like I woke up in the middle of the night. It was like 3 a.m. or something like that. Which I
With a
know,
rumbly in your tummy.
assholes. 3 a.m. is not the middle of the night. Fuck off. In the middle of the night, depends on when you go to sleep. Fuck it. So I woke up and I'm like, I need shit. And then I'm sitting up. Like I just woke up and sat up, like let feet on the ground. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. I was like, I need shit. And then I sat there for another second and I thought, I've never awakened with a strong urge to shit.
Why are you gonna take time to analyze this shit right now? You
And I
need to
got up
get
and
going.
I got up and went to the bathroom. I was like, this is my body trying to conserve whatever dignity I have left because it's about to all be gone in about 3, 2,
Two.
oh my God.
There you go.
Holy fuck.
That's
After
disgusting,
like,
but funny.
but I'm so glad that my body was like, hey man, if you want this bed, we highly encourage you to get to the toilet right now.
Right, exactly.
'Cause yeah,
If
so
you're gonna
I
shit
can
yourself, that's fine. Just prepare.
yeah, we tried. We tried to help you. So yeah, I get that. But if you're dropping one, that you're no,
It's
we're
so
fighting.
gross.
Yeah, we're fighting. All right, everyone.
We're not probably not gonna be friends.
Yeah, thanks everybody for listening to this wonderful episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude. We cannot express to you in any
How
other way.
sorry we are
Well, there's
that
that.
you
But
had to listen to
yeah,
this.
we can't express to you in any other way than the words we're using right now and how sorry we are, but also how thankful we are that you actually got
Yes.
through the entire episode. And for some reason, you even got to this episode. So we really
Free
appreciate it.
hugs, free hugs.
So there's your free hugs. And then also feel free to like, follow us, and all that jazz on
Send us an
and
email.
Spotify and
We want to get a
Apple
Christmas card.
Apple Podcasts on iTunes and all that kind of stuff. leave us reviews on how shitty we are or how much you love us, whatever it is, because discussion is
Fair.
discussion. And if you get lost and you just want to know how do I listen to them because they seem like they got some sort of merit of content,
Mental issues. Oh, well, go ahead.
yeah, you can go to the dinosaur and the
And the dude.
dude.com. There, all of our podcast links are there available for you to use and enjoy, and you can listen to them on our website, or you can go to your favorite podcast um, source and listen to us as well. And you can get our sweet ass merch. So there you go. I don't know what else to say. Click on our sponsors and affiliates and whatnot because we like to hoe like that. So I mean, but we're good hosts because we're giving you something that can be useful for you, for your
I
brain,
agree.
for learning a language, for
Yeah.
figuring out life shit. Uh, fun,
Getting your
man.
smoke on.
Yeah, get super smoke on or grinding and whatnot.
Get some CBD up in
CBD,
there.
CBD if you want to. Yeah. So go check us out. We'd love to hear from you. Hit us up on social media. Send us
But
messages.
don't make it weird. Actually,
Yeah,
make it weird. Go ahead
yeah.
and make it weird. It's fine.
Make it weird
But
to the point
but
where
not if.
we don't get a restriction. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I know I'm opening the floodgates because the definition of weird is kind of out there. It's kind of like the one time
Well,
where I had the contest where I said, "Show me your girlfriend," and I got all those shots of tits.
what?
Long story. Anyway,
Okay, maybe next time. All
thanks everybody.
right, talk to you later.
Talk to you too. Love you. Thank you all for listening. All you amazing people. You do
Oh,
as
fathers,
opposed.
fuckers, and truckers, and fuckers,
Yeah.
and fucking hoes.
That's close enough. So, and don't forget, love yourself because we love you and we would love for you to, check us out again. So, yeah, love you, lady.
Love you too.
If you missed it, she's the dinosaur
That's me.
and I'm the dude. And you're fucking amazing for listening to us. All right, check it out. See you later. And
Bye.
bye.